do I get to start?
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida. I hope that works. All our friends in New York City, Atlanta, Chicago, LA. Freddy's doing the board, doing the music, doing it all. I feel like a DJ.
Happy birthday, Freddie.
Happy birthday.
We didn't need all that, but thank you very much.
Happy birthday. And for those of you who don't know, it's Freddie's birthday. So we're having a little party. Freddie gets the balloon chair if he ever makes it over to this side of the room. Otherwise, we're going to be sending the balloons over to that side of the room. I don't know. Somehow we've got like 10 interns and nobody's here.
That's okay. I gotta tell you, the good thing about streaming is that this stuff happens.
Does it happen?
And you have your friends on the set. You have people that come. You got old friends, new friends, just met friends. And when I say just met friends, I mean just met friends.
Old friends, new friends, all kinds of friends. We came to celebrate your birthday in a sugar-free kind of way.
Sugar-free.
In a diabetic-friendly birthday party.
Okay.
How about that? It's just friendship, balloons, a little bit of something in class over here,
Now I forgot.
some pixie dust.
I forgot. I thought your birthday was Thursday, and I stand corrected. It is not Thursday.
It is not Thursday.
It is on Saturday.
But Reed's birthday is on Thursday.
Reed's birthday is on Thursday. That's why I got all confused.
No, I think you didn't do so well in math. Mimi, when he went through school, what happened to the math thing? He goes, your birthday's the 24th. It's Thursday, but his birthday's the 19th, and which would make Thursday the 22nd. So, nope, I got a few more days of a reprieve in the 50s.
First of all,
in the 50s.
I was the brainiac. So don't ask her about school. She's going to tell you, he was the smart. Anyway, who do you have with you?
Anyway, how was your St. Patty's Day? And well, then we'll get over to our friends.
St. Patty's Day was interesting. I got to do the gig at Bob Moran's.
How was it?
And they played the part, the piece that I did bit by bit. And I'm watching this thing in horror because I'm like, all the corrections that you told me to do that I didn't listen to.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and my head goes down and go, boy, why didn't I change that?
Yeah.
This and that. This. And I look up and I get a standing ovation. And I turn around and Linda's there, she's crying. Everybody's crying because of the kid. You know?
It was a beautiful piece of James.
And then they light it up and out comes a little boy with his mother.
Did he really?
Oh,
oh you just
God.
gave me the
He brought
goosebumps.
the house down.
Oh.
And I looked at Linda and she's crying. She's beautiful. I'm looking at the kid up there. He's all smiles, because he recognized me. It was unbelievable.
That's amazing. It was a great piece you did. It was for Bit by Bit. Equine Hippotherapy, which is an incredible place down in Davie, Florida, where they work with children with special needs and vets on hippotherapy, which is PT, OT, and speech on equines, on horses. And I really, really need to get down there one day after school because the kids go to school. So I don't even need to take a day off. I can just go after our set one day. I really, really want to go see these kids. And Jamesy, oh my gosh, he was there. Yes.
This is like old times.
But you know what? And ducks will travel. Shall I need them?
Don't do that because last night my daughter made me a special dinner.
Yes.
She even printed at the menus.
I saw they had all those beautiful pictures on Facebook.
And we do limoncello shot. And do you know what happens when you drink 15 of those?
You did not.
Yes.
I couldn't remember.
Stacey can't remember if she did 15 of them. You did 15 limoncello shots?
Yes. They were small.
I shall remain silent.
Small.
Isn't that like it's like a thimble size? Isn't that like how you measure? Look who's here! The almost birthday boy is in the house. Isn't how you measure with fingers?
I didn't know.
He thinks so. He does math like you do.
Come on, Rita. We'll give you the mic.
Isn't that how you measure a shot? It was with fingers, finger width?
I don't know.
So like a thumb is, I don't know if you go up or down or sideways. I saw the picture of your son, though. Did you have to see Gio's picture from St. Patrick's Day? He's in a shamrock suit with a shamrock tie. And he told me he wore it to work, which is really funny.
Hold on a second.
I think you're frozen.
He did.
Yes. Look, but I look really good frozen like that.
Push in
Oh, who we got in the house? Hey, look who's here.
Who's that?
It's Deborah's eyes.
I know. She
I didn't even
her
recognize
with the
her.
glasses, right?
Birthday, Deb. Hey, Deb.
This is the funky.
Deb Barcelone. And the birthday day continues.
Grab a mic. Holy smokes, what'd you do? Bring in the house?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I brought it in the house.
You're going to have to reset that one.
Tammy couldn't make it. Muriel couldn't make it. We never know who else is coming.
That's okay. Look at all the balloons that I've got.
Is it there?
No.
It's not on. It's not on the cafe. Did you sure you put it out there?
I don't know what I did.
Because no one can find it.
We need it. We need it.
We opened a bottle, but we can
Bring it
keep
in there.
going.
We
We
need
don't even know
more.
what we're talking about. He's gonna. What do you think, Freddie?
Hold on
Reed,
a
did you
second.
see it going anywhere?
Okay, we're
You didn't go out. See if the blue button was
You
hit,
see the
Reed.
blue button?
The blue button.
Do we get to start all over again?
You get to start all over again.
The
as
blue
well.
button on the thing.
We're gonna have to start all over again.
All right, we
Yeah,
get to start all
baby.
over again.
We're here.
Can't.
Glasses back on the little cart on the top on the right.
Oh, yeah, less than glasses.
Yes. Yeah, back on the cart.
I didn't think I saw it go out.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I
Well, that's
didn't.
what they're looking at it, and I'm looking
Are
at
you
it
guys on
going.
the air right now?
Oh no, we thought we were, but we're not.
We thought we were.
It was a practice run.
Oh, my earrings? Oh, I slicked my hair back. I think this is my new do. I'm so
I hit
sick
it?
of doing my
You
hair.
guys
If you can see past the balloons.
I'm like,
Fredddy, think fast, baby.
Alright. So push it out. Push it out. Yeah, let's
Okay.
go by. This is good.
A bunch of airy.
Tell me when it's on.
Freddie's
All right,
Pisces.
welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, all you people out there, I just want to tell you that for the last 10, 15 minutes, we've been talking to dead air because I forgot to push it
We're
out.
having a good time.
I forgot to push it out. Oh, look at this. My son is calling me while I'm on the air. Hey, Gio, how you doing, Gio?
Gio, happy birthday to your father on the air. Isn't that nice? Put him on
Gio?
speakerphone.
Gio.
Say, hey,
Hello,
Dad,
Gio, how
happy
are you?
birthday.
Hi there.
How you doing? We're on the air.
Gio, we were just talking about your shamrock suit.
I just wanted to wish my old man a happy birthday.
Oh,
Thank you, not your old man. Don't say that.
older and older, but older and better, like a fine bottle of wine.
Hey, Gio, you know what I want for my birthday? I want you to come here with that suit.
With the suit, I'll get you one. We'll get matching suits.
There you go. Okay, he looks like the Riddler. He's all
The
in green.
shamrock suit.
Just like people open up bottles of it. Anyway, I forgot to push it out, so we're going to start all over
We
again.
get to start all over again.
Welcome to all our friends on Chit Chat Monday.
Monday.
You know what day of the week it
It's your
is.
birthday to the old man.
I'm a little drunk.
To the old man. Gio, you need to come visit us soon, okay?
Okay, I will.
Thank you. Say hi to Sabrina.
I will.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
How nice is that?
This has been happening all morning.
Isn't it nice to have a birthday, Freddie?
All right, so who do we have on the set?
Well, since we're starting all over again, today is Freddie's birthday, so we're having a Chit Chat Monday birthday party for our 12 o'clock hour. Our 1 o'clock hour, depending on where we go, we'll still be chit-chatting, but then we might have some real content. At the moment that we're going to be having some fun, real content.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to invite you all back Friday.
Why, what's
Because
Friday?
it's Dawn's birthday on Saturday, so we have to celebrate it Friday.
And Reed's birthday is Thursday.
And Reed's, we'll celebrate Reed's also in that
It's
whole
the birthday
mixture.
week at the cafe.
This is the worst time of the year.
It's
didn't-
not yet. Don't worry about it. It's not until
It's not till Saturday.
You got plenty of time.
Yes, it's
I'm
coming
staying in this range of fives
Yeah.
for now.
Now, the only reason that it's kind of special is because last year, I did not get to celebrate your birthday.
Or yours.
But your husband and I, or actually it was his idea, his
How did you
idea.
get to my birthday when it's yours?
And well, because last year we put this whole thing together, and I didn't quite make it.
Well, you know who made it last year?
Who made it?
Faith was there, and Heather was there last year. We had some celebration, and I think you did come with Linda at the end. We were at BZT at the end of the birthday celebration. You don't even remember.
No,
See, he doesn't even remember, Faith. Isn't that so sad?
I didn't make it.
It's horrible.
You did make it. You don't even remember
Pretty
being
good you
there.
You're talking about BZT.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about your party.
No,
the Gio went, and Sabrina went.
Gio was at my party, and Sabrina was
Yeah,
at
I
my
was-
party. You
I
were in
had that,
ICU.
I was in ICU.
Yeah, I'm glad you decided to come out of ICU. It
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
thank
yeah.
you for the blessing. So we have your birthday all over again.
All over
You want
again.
to do this age all over again? I won't even say
All
what
over
it is.
again.
This age all over again.
All over
We're
again.
sticking the fives. We're all
That's-
sticking in the fives for now.
Sticking in the
So
five.
someone asked if,
50
I guess I
something.
shouldn't have said what I said today. So as we're walking the gallery, everyone says, "Happy birthday, Freddie." And they said, "When are the girls popping out of the cake?" And I said, "In about an hour." And they said, 54. And I said, "Yes, 54 girls." And they said, "Is she 54?" I said, "No, there's 54 girls, because would a 54-year-old really like do it for you when she popped out of the cake?" And I guess I shouldn't have said that.
Well, who's 54?
I don't know who's 54, but
So you
maybe
put
I
that
insulted
number?
someone who was 54.
Her.
I guess so.
She says, you want me to pop out of the cake.
I guess I
Oh,
don't know.
jeez, Louise.
So
Amy
I
gave
said,
me a beautiful birthday card. Thank you. All right, so can we get on with the show now?
We can, but can you open your gift?
No, we're going to do that later.
Why?
Because
So
I
we
don't
have
want
all
to
the
do that
birthday
right
balloons here. We got Reed in the house. Welcome, Reed. We're having a sugar-free, diabetic-friendly birthday party for Freddie. So if you're in the area, come on down and join our fun. We are here for
Oh my
for
gosh,
2
she's
hours
opening
of
it up to
birthday
everybody.
party. 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Really, the more the merrier. We got plenty of chairs. Grandma Vodka wanted to come, but she couldn't, so I think she sent you
texted
a
me.
text.
So, Grandma, come on down on Friday, celebrate your daughters.
So she wants to know if she can take you out for a drink.
Absolutely. She can take me out for 2.
She can take you out for 2 drinks.
Matter of fact, she can drive home. You can keep drinking me all night. I don't care.
So you know the premise of our show, we're going to have some fun.
What
We've
premise?
got Faith
Do we have a
Washington in
premise?
the house. We've got handcuffed Jamie, who did her new spot today for Live Love CBD for CBD.
That's what they call
Handcuffs. Let me ask you a
Jamie.
question. What happened to the
Handcuffs.
earrings? Oh, you see the handcuffs we have here, right?
Oh, I need
Yeah,
to
we're going to
bring
be
my
bringing that and
handcuffs.
put it around your mic for you.
I should.
We'll
I'll
take
get
it- we'll
those
take
on a
it
break.
down.
And
at
we've
the
got
break.
Stacey Mandel from Stacey Mandel Art, and we'll be showing her art in the next segment on our 1 o'clock hour.
And that's an interesting piece that we have with Stacey, but you participate in the conversation.
So everyone, thanks for joining our little chit-chat
Wait,
party.
hold on a second. You got to keep...
We're going to keep, we got Deb Size over here. We got Deb Barcelona.
Deb, where's your mic?
She doesn't have one.
Go get it.
And we have a new friend. I don't even know her name.
Go get a mic, Deb. Go get a mic.
It's Lauren?
Lauren, how are you?
Lorraine. I was going to say I don't
Lauren,
remember
Lorraine.
Lauren.
You just told me.
Hi, Lorraine. Welcome to our chaos.
Oh, it's fine.
Hey, Lorraine, you went down to Boca, right? You went down to Boca. Now, there's a mattress company that you would have ended up
Pompano.
at. And you would have said, I'm looking for the cafe, and they would have gave you a ticket. You would have been a grand prize winner, but I brought you back up here instead.
See that?
We said everybody goes to Boca. Everybody.
What was in Boca? What'd you find?
It was the GPS. It just kept going.
She kept going around in Atlantic.
That's what happens. But come on, join our fun. We're all week long.
You're
It's
lucky I didn't
birthday
say make
week.
a left, make a left, make a left.
Hey,
make a
Reed, I have
left.
a treat for you on your birthday. You know who's coming?
It's coming.
Tammy.
Wow.
She's making you I don't want to say it the wrong way, protein puffs.
Bites.
Bites.
She's making the protein balls.
I'm trying to refrain.
protein
I'm trying to be a
balls.
lady. So for your birthday, Reed, she's bringing you protein bites.
And she couldn't make it today because her balls got flat. That's what she said.
She really wanted to make it today, but
Yeah.
she had to
They-
work, so
they-
she
they
apologized. She said
flatten
she'll
out.
bring them to you on
She said,
Thursday.
They flattened out.
You're a crazy man.
All right, so let's...
Fun. I just want to know, did you let him know that we were texting? We had like a group text going on about him
No,
last
I'm going
week.
to have to show him the text.
He has to
Shall
see
I
the
look at that
text. They were
text?
great. We knew I already knew
You
your
know, I
birthday
knew
when you
something was
announced-
up because I didn't hear from you all weekend. And
She had to keep
normally...
a secret.
We
Normally.
were, sworn to secrecy.
Were you?
But we had Don had a whole big group text going on. We had a blast, and I was delirious. It was at night.
Well, I'm going to tell you...
Fun stuff on there.
I don't keep nothing secret. On Friday, we're having a party. Everybody bring 5 people. There's going to be music and everything. I got to make a couple of
Are we
phone
gonna
calls.
dance?
Everything.
Are we
Oh,
dancing,
wow.
Freddie?
Yes, I had to make a couple of phone calls because I thought it was Thursday. Reed's birthday is Thursday, so I had to change some things around.
You have to change some things around, and then
That's
you're
right.
good?
And then I'm good.
going to try and find the text, and I'll read it to everyone.
It's a group.
All right, here's the text. This is what Jamie laughed
You're
at.
going to read a
Yes,
text
because
on the
it's
air.
really funny. I have to.
Jamie
She
was-
was. I had to save it. It says, "I'm happy to do anything you need me to do, Dawn. I know that he loves Tammy's protein balls. Maybe she could make one big ball in place of a cake. Just don't give him any peanuts and ask him to pronounce it. Sorry, we had a good time."
Yeah, we were saying, just make sure you don't make him any peanut spread.
Do you know? I'm going to
We
tell you
had a
something.
blast. And then I got, those little cake pops? So I said, I screenshot a picture of those. And I said, maybe we could make these for his birthday. Dip them in chocolate, the protein balls,
The protein balls
On
and
the stick.
chocolate on a stick.
on a stick.
Let me tell you something. Because of you,
Jalapeno on a stick.
because of you, Deborah Size,
Besides,
everybody yesterday is making fun of me saying the word peanut.
Not because of me, it's because they heard it on the
Because
air.
I said peanut spread. And everybody's saying,
He
it's
still
peanut spread.
says it wrong.
It's peanut spread.
Even
What is
Dan,
wrong with
listen,
you?
Dan's been
You still
announcing it
saying
to everybody.
wrong? Yeah, that's what
It's not just me, Dan's
What is
involved too.
wrong? So yesterday, everybody has like these signs up at dinner. Don't say
Right,
peanut.
Faith? I
Don't
told
say
you.
peanut.
Right?
Peanut.
Can't pronounce it
I
right.
know, right?
What's wrong with your face? You have a tick?
You need a
You have a tick?
You need a T.
So I'm from the Bronx. We don't have teeth. So I understand, Handcuff, how you feel when everybody says handcuff. It sort of made you embarrassed, but now you kind of grow into that, right? So I'm the peanut guy.
You're
That's
the peanut
me.
guy.
I'm the peanut guy.
Growing into
handcuffed girl.
handcuffs?
She's going into handcuffs.
Going into your handcuffs.
Our poor
Freddy,
friend
you're
over here,
crazy.
I haven't met her yet. She's probably thinking, oh my gosh, what have I got myself into?
What is wrong?
Stacy's just having so much
You know,
fun.
I'm just thinking about the peanut balls that you're talking about, or the protein balls.
Peanut balls.
Peanut balls.
Tell me more.
Peanut spread?
Tell me more. I never even said that. Tell
It
me more.
reminded me of a joke
Uh-oh.
about balls, and it's clean. It's clean, and it's why are a mouse's balls so small?
Right, who is supposed to
A
say
mouse.
A mouse balls so small
Okay, why?
because they don't know how to dance. Okay,
Okay,
that's
all
all
right.
right.
If you know the answer to that riddle, give us a
It'll
holler.
give you something to think about.
This might be
Okay,
something
when you
somebody
get
will
it,
have to
you
explain to
get
me.
it.
Sometimes I have
No,
to
but I
have
do
it
know that
explained.
Gets it.
you're getting birthday wishes from Israel.
Israel.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Bonbon.
Ever. My poor husband.
Bonbons in Israel?
Yes.
Tell you.
Bonbons in Israel, and she says, "Hi from Israel, happy birthday, Freddy."
How do you say thank you in Yiddish?
Toda rabah,
Who?
toda rabah, and that's in Hebrew, not
Toda
Yiddish.
rabah?
Toda,
Toda?
toda,
Toda?
toda rabah. Thank you
So
very
that,
much.
is- yeah, you know what I mean.
And
Thank
that's
you
in
very
Hebrew.
much.
That's Bonnie in Israel. Amazing, we are now international.
I know. And Bonnie, if
Bonnie, spread the word. We're in Israel. Let's go go to a
let's-
bar or
let-
something.
Let's go to a bar. Go to a bar. Let's have a drink. We'll
I think
remix
it's
you in.
like 7 hours. I don't know if it's later or earlier in Israel. Anyone know?
Yeah, it's ahead, so it's 7
About
o'clock at
7
night
hours
there.
or 6 hours ahead of us.
So
it's
she's
7
awake.
It's 7 o'clock there. She's at the bar
She's
doing
She
her
says,
Bonnie
yes, I
thing.
am. She says, Toda, thank you.
Toda. There you
I don't know how I knew that.
go. Toto, come home.
Toto.
Toto, come home.
There you go.
All right, so Chit Chat Monday. You know, I'm always like Chit Chat Thursday, but Chit Chat Monday. And we're going to be on 12 to 1 on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We don't do it on Tuesday because we have the art show.
The Heart of Delray show tomorrow. Art Radio Network.
Yes, though we should do it.
Maybe we will.
We should
soon.
do it. Should do a whole chit chat with Dan on this thing,
I think maybe Dan will come back in and do it.
maybe.
And there
there's a
goes the
train
train.
going by. Let's see who it hits today.
Stop, that's
Yes.
not nice.
Okay, so we have the ladies on the
We
set.
have the ladies on the set. Ladies, how was your weekend?
It's good.
Little bit chit chat.
Peachy.
Bonnie says she's going to a bar and having a drink in your honor.
She's going to a bar.
Yes.
Bonnie, when you get to the bar, let us know the name of the bar. We get a little plug-in from
That would
live
be
from
Bonnie
Israel.
Perlin from the Heart of Delray Gallery. See, I invited lots of people to your party.
I tell you, you know, Bonnie has my favorite piece in the gallery is in her studio.
Which one?
The lady walking away.
You know what, Reed? The funny thing is, I invited only women. Just realized, and Dan.
Dan.
And Reed's here.
And Reed.
It's a good thing you got some balance.
Yeah, I get some guys.
There's no
some
balance
guys floating
with
around.
us,
There's
right?
some guys. Why is it that most artists now are women?
Most artists, most people you work with are women.
Most people on the planet are women.
You know why?
It's 3 to 1, women to men. Did you know that?
We have taken
Because
over.
of the wars.
So Friday night I went to the Jason Mraz concert. And Milk. Have you ever heard of Milk?
I thought she said something
Milk.
else.
M-I-L.
I almost said, what'd she say?
Milk.
I thought you said something. You know what I thought she said?
M-I-L-C-K.
That's what I thought too.
She's good with the
That's what I thought.
pronunciation.
Milk. M-I-L-C-K.
Yeah.
She opened for Jason Mraz, and what an amazing story. A year and a half ago, she is the daughter of Chinese immigrants. Her father came here. She said, flipped burgers, put himself to medical school. Her mother is a breast cancer survivor, she said, and she just sang in bars, local bars all over her hometown until she wrote this one song. It's called Quiet. And it's really about being abused, and she suffered from anorexia, and they did a flash mob. And this flash mob got filmed by a woman who put it on her Twitter. And 7 million followers later, she now opens for Jason Mraz a year and a half
Unbelievable.
later. So
You
you
should've
talk
told her
about
to
the
come on the
power of
set.
social media.
that's
Is that
awesome.
amazing? And the song is incredible. Milk, M-I-L-C-K. She's just amazing. The song is called Quiet. So talk about women empowerment. She was amazing.
Now, do you guys know what a mob flash is, right? You call it flash mob,
I
it's
call
mob
it a
flash?
flash mob.
Do you? I thought it was mob flash. But okay, flash mob.
Well, I think different individuals. When you have a mob flash versus a flash mob.
Okay.
What's the
Is this
difference?
is this part of that joke with the
Is it
mouse?
like cheesesteak or steak and
When
cheese?
you get it, you'll laugh or groan like faith.
The mouse with the small balls.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to dance. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. When you get it, you get it.
You get it?
Reed
You
got
Reed,
it.
you got it?
just got it.
I'm going to have my husband explain it to me.
I know, that's what I said.
Your
I'm
husband
not
explains
going to
it?
explain
And he told him to explain it to
No,
me.
I'm not going to explain
You know,
it.
like
If
You know-
anyone-
Actual pole, like a dance event.
You got to put your mic on. So we
You gotta
can-
Like a-
dance?
like a
You're
dance
telling us
event.
you gotta keep dancing? I don't know.
I have no idea. But apparently
Reed, you got it? Faith,
Yeah,
you
like
got
a
it?
Faith got it. You got it?
Okay.
All right, you tell us later.
So check out Milk, everyone. And Jace Mraz has a new, he was great.
I mean it in a good way.
You know, trouble follows you everywhere you go. You know that? Yes, I'm
Look at all
tying
your
my
birthday balloons, Freddie.
I'm
You're
tying
like
my
the
ear.
birthday
I
king
mean-
chair behind you.
Now listen, I got a question. When I was in Hollywood, I tried to put together a flash mob for Hollywood, for kids that were going to be coming in wheelchairs. And do you know how that whole thing works? You got to hire the dancers.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Expensive.
Did know that.
Really?
Yeah, you got
My daughter did one.
You
She
hired your daughter?
choreographed one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Flash mobs?
It was in Miami.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, they give you a sheet that has like 10,000 names on it. And what you do is you go on the internet and you put out a calling and they all come. Now, what am I going to say? No, you can't dance? I mean, they're all in this giant barn that's like 50,000 square feet. I didn't care who came. So I started to interview these people and they would
Hollywood,
dance.
Florida or Hollywood, California?
Hollywood, Florida, where the farmer's market is.
Why are you putting a flash mob
Because there
together?
were kids that were coming down that had illness, and we were trying to raise awareness and monies. And I thought that I saw that for the first time. This is going back a few years. And I saw a guy propose to a woman in California, which was the first one.
With the Bruno Mars song, right?
Yes,
So this
and-
woman did it with her song.
But this was really impressive. So I said, I got to get this done.
I think we
So
should get a flash mob here for your birthday.
We can. No, not for my birthday. But you have to hire the
This is the
dancers.
flash
We're
mob.
it, Freddie. We're as good as it gets over here. Yeah.
But anyway, that was my story
You
with
gotta hire the flash mob.
a flash mob.
But check her out. I think you guys will like the music. Faith, you will. I know your daughter will. Cool. Anyone who's got a daughter who is coming into their own,
Now,
They will
does
like it.
anybody here sing? Any of you people sing? Anybody sing?
Deb does. Deb, you want to
Deb,
sing?
you sing?
Yet.
I can sing happy birthday.
You do?
I can't even talk.
I can sing happy birthday.
I actually did some local Star Search
You
So
did.
so you
a
can
1,000
sing?
years ago,
Can
and
you
I
sing
won
Happy
some
Birthday?
competition.
Can you sing?
No,
I thought you just said
You just said you could.
I know, but I didn't mean that I was going to
You mean
do
you
it. I
don't
just said I
want
was
to,
going to
but you do.
I do sing. I like to sing.
Lorraine, and aren't you so glad you came today?
Lorraine, do you sing?
So glad I came to.
Lorraine, do you sing? Lorraine, do you sing?
No, I don't sing.
You don't?
Wait till a second. I'll sing happy birthday.
All
You
right,
sing?
she's gonna sing.
Jeez, that could be
Don't
dangerous.
make me sing.
Listen, so when you open up for a celebrity, like she opened up for him, right? Would you rather have somebody who opens up singing or comedian or both? I mean, think about this. Bobby had this big Western singer. I don't know his name.
Wasn't Ricky Valito?
No,
We
it wasn't
should've done
Valito.
that. We should have gotten Ricky for that.
No. They had this whole thing done. And this girl came in. She was found on Vegas, and they flew her in for this thing. I don't know. She had a great voice. But would you rather have a comedian warm up the crowd for you, or would you have a singer? Because you're the star, right? And you're going to be singing things people know, and, oh, and they go crazy and all that.
How many people were there Saturday night?
Like 1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
At Bit by Bit? No, I don't know.
It wasn't at Bit by Bit. It was
was
at the
for
other
Bit by
place. Yes. It was at the other place. This is a big ranch. And Bobby had every police vehicle. He had the bomb squad there. He had Hazard there. He had a tank in there. I mean, it was unbelievable. I tried to get into the VIP with my camera, and this big guy says, "Get out!"
Speaking of VIP, I went to that wine bar Saturday night, and they told me that Freddie never showed up. But
That's not
Freddie
true.
told
Freddie
me he
did
was
show up.
there, and
I went.
But the address was wrong.
No, it wasn't.
It
I went
was.
right to the address, and there's two parts. The one on the left is Sugar Plum. The one on the right is the Growling whatever. It's a red and blue sign.
Okay, the address said 609. It was 709. So 609, I'm walking up and down Lucerne looking for 609. I'm glad I was not walking up and down the street by myself on St. Patrick's Day in downtown
And you saw that they
Lakewood.
closed the other sides around the corner?
There's a whole big party.
Yeah, they closed that down. So I went around, I parked right in front of the place, and I walked in. There was a gallery on the left, and the bars on the right,
And do
and
you
the
know who
VIPs
all
in
the
the back. I
artwork
was
is there? Do you remember we met that woman Jill who was here and she does the garden in Lake Worth?
Yes.
All of her artwork is in the
It's in
gallery.
the gallery. I saw it.
So
I was there.
They said we didn't. They said to me, Freddie wasn't here. I met Brittany and
Freddie
Tanya.
was here.
She said, but I met your producer. I said, well, then I guess you met Freddie. She goes, nope, wasn't Freddie. I said, well, Freddie's our producer. No, it was the guy that was running the board. I said, oh, that was not our producer. That was Rashad.
It was Rashad the intern. But I was there, and they had a bumper. They had a jumpy house next,
Did they,
outside
bounce
to the
house?
left. Yeah, I walked the whole thing. But there was nobody there, so and I had to do Bobby's thing, which is all the way down south. It's past Davie. It's way south.
And I met Brittany, does their advertising and marketing. I'm talking to her, and she's from Philly. And I said, you remind me so much of Kayla O'Donnell. You know Kayla.
Yes,
and
I
she
know
went,
Kayla.
oh my gosh, Kayla's my best friend. How do you know Kayla? Isn't that funny?
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy? She
That
said,
is-
how would you even know?
You know Kaylee O'Donnell?
No.
Me neither.
But Faith does, right?
Oh my goodness.
Because
she
their
was on
mission-
my show. She was on my show.
Their mission was the same. It's about empowering women and women
Humankind.
getting equal pay.
Humankind
And
TV.
exactly.
Human who?
Humankind TV.
Is that what she's on?
Yeah, she's got all sorts of posts on Facebook for Humankind
How come
TV.
I don't see that?
I don't
Oh
either.
my gosh, they're all over. You have to hook up with it. You have to hook up with
I
it.
All
got
the
it.
new Facebook algorithms, I see
Humankind-
nothing.
Nothing
Look
right
under
now.
Humankind TV. She's all over them.
I see Faith's. I see yours. Sometimes I see Stacy's.
Stacey,
Deb,
you
I
gotta.
don't
I
know.
have to hook up with
You need to post
Yeah,
one.
no, no.
I
just
don't
need to
see
hook
you
up with
post a whole lot.
I see you posting all over everybody else's stuff,
Yes, I see you at a lot of parties.
like health surf,
Surf health?
Oh, Surf Health, yes.
I was with Jamie.
We were there
I saw the
together.
Jamie.
pictures. I saw the
Jamie and I were there at that event. It was really cool.
I saw the pictures.
We had fun.
So, Jamie, you're their new
We were right
ambassador?
beside the tequila
Yes.
and vodka people.
I saw that. You were drinking up a storm.
If that explains anything.
Jamie's their new
Yes.
CBD ambassador for Surf
I
Health.
saw that too.
Mark
Congratulations.
Sachs is his name. Thank you. It's exciting.
It was, and you were there also. What's the name from Healthy Stronger, Healthier?
Happy, healthy, stronger.
Yes.
What is it?
Happy, healthy, stronger.
Happy, Healthy, Stronger. Yes,
Which-
Lindsay
which-
was there.
Martinez.
We did the whole reveal, so it was
And
great.
You guys
real.
you guys were a sponsor. Your name was on the board, by the way.
Yes,
Brooklyn
we
Cafe TV.
actually brought in the people that sponsored that show. They were on the set. So she says
okay.
that was the exchange.
Yeah, but
and-
they had a big
Big thank you to the
board up
sponsors.
with
The
everybody's
Brooklyn Cafe
sponsors,
TV was on
all the
there.
You know, it's really funny.
You were
I
on
didn't-
there.
I didn't know about that event yesterday. I knew about the event when she
yesterday.
finished it.
There wasn't
I
an
mean,
event yesterday.
Saturday. I think it was Saturday you guys went? When did you
Thursday.
go?
Well,
Thursday night.
it was it was on Lindsay's,
Oh, so
you
what's
know,
the-
Thursday
Facebook
night we were doing
Oh,
shows.
yeah.
all the time.
We're
You had
doing
Faith
I
shows.
had a
show.
show. I couldn't go. I
Yes.
had my show.
Oh,
We
yeah,
were
you
doing
had
a
your show. Yeah.
We had Faith show. So, Lorraine, what do you think?
But I think it's great being here and learning a lot. of
See what happens you
information that I
apply to an
didn't-
ad?
This is what happens when you apply to an Indeed ad.
Right?
Yes.
You never know who you're going to meet.
You
what you're
never
gonna
know.
You
learn.
never know in this place who you're going to meet.
And in this place we had TEDx came in. And they were talking to some people that we knew. And I said, I've been looking for you for 7 years. And he says, really? I go, yeah, I want to be in TEDx. I want to talk.
Me too.
So he goes, I'll give you a ticket. You can come in and be a part of the studio audience. I said, I'm not part of the studio audience. I want to be on the show.
So we're starting a new show. Our 12 o'clock hour
So
is going to be
Einstein-
called Fred X.
FredX.
There you go.
I like that. I like
Fred
that.
X.
He didn't like that.
Fred
He
X.
did.
He did not.
So we are going to be Fred X at the 12 o'clock hour,
He did not-
sponsored by the Brooklyn Cafe
He
TV.
did not like that.
I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but it wasn't funny to him.
I've been thinking all weekend about the acronym, what Fred X could stand for.
So what we're going to do is we're going to build the stage.
Fun, education. We need the R. Fun, what's the R? Education, D could be dawn.
Education is an E, not an R.
I need the R.
What do you need?
F could be fun.
Reality.
Fun, reality, education. I can't do D for dawn. Delightful.
Delightful, lovely, delicious.
Lovely, delightful, lovely,
Yeah, but
delicious.
none of those
to
things
Freddy,
make any
to Bronx.
sense.
The bra.
That's right.
We get paid to do this, really?
Oh, that's so good.
Happy Monday, Freddie. Happy
Now I know why.
birthday.
Now I know why the guy was upset. he got up and walked out.
All right, if anyone has any ideas how Fred X can be spelled out in our words,
Mark.
that's going to be our new show.
Mark from 3D Learner, he comes up with all
Yes,
that.
because Dawn kind of word jumbled spells wand, so here we sit.
Yeah, he says that Dawn spells one.
Wow, that's cool. I didn't even think of
But
that.
I'm saying I went
Sure,
back.
you get that,
It
but not the
does.
most
I
small.
did get that one.
Thank you.
You
I haven't
did?
quite gotten the mouse balls yet either.
Jamie, you got it? You have to explain it to me.
Mouse balls?
No, not the mouse.
What's it, the
I
real
got the
what's up
wand.
to dancing?
I thought you meant the joke.
Oh!
The mouse.
Did you get it?
Of course.
I didn't.
Oh, I missed it.
I have no idea what they're talking about. But if
We're
you
still
know,
thinking of the Fred X.
Fred X.
Reed, what do you think?
he's
Not
speechless.
thinking now.
He says, I don't want to think.
Taking a nap.
All
I
right,
don't-
Freddie, you've got a birthday present sitting on the set from Stacy
Yes,
Mandel.
open.
Yes.
And it's
but,
a beautiful wrapping.
but I like the box.
You
Do I
can
have to
keep
open
the
it?
box is
box.
beautiful.
Yeah, but
It's
I don't
got
wanna
beautiful
open it.
rows on it.
I don't-
Open it, or Linda's going to want you to say, Freddie, open it. So open it so we can all see. From the
No, but
Regency collection.
Maybe-
That's lovely.
But maybe I don't want to open
It's
it.
lovely.
I can't even figure
Who's
out how
it
to
from?
open
It's from Stacy Mandel.
It is
Say
in
hi,
the
by the way,
box.
Stacy. I'm Debbie. We didn't get to
Debbie.
officially
And
meet.
Stacy, while he's opening, you were in an art show this past week.
I was at
How
Art
was
Boca
that?
Raton
How was it?
last week. It was fabulous. Incredible art, incredible people, incredible artists, and it was just wonderful.
Is that the first event you've ever done?
It's the first event, it's the first Art Boca Raton event
For you?
for me.
Okay.
I went as a visitor, as a viewer. for the
They
past 2
drafted you.
years. And then this year I was in it. And so it was just fabulous. The art is amazing. It wasn't as big as Art Basel. It wasn't as big as Art Palm Beach. It was more intimate. And it just felt so much warmer. And the attendees were also enthusiastic. You had opportunities to talk to everyone that was coming by your booth
Aw.
in the area. Oh, did you see that, Freddie?
I
That
love
is
that. That's
lovely.
beautiful. Did you make that? Wow. Oh my
No,
gosh.
I don't.
That's beautiful.
She made it. Isn't it beautiful?
No,
I love
didn't
it.
make it.
It's a
Heart of
crystal
gold. Yes, you
heart,
did.
a heart of gold.
Heart of gold,
Because
baby.
you have a heart of gold.
That's
Yes,
right.
we're
Freddie,
in
that's
Art
true.
Ray
Heart of gold,
Gallery,
Freddie.
And
I love it.
it
Thank you.
just-
Thank you.
The
Thank
Heart
you.
of
Thank
Delray
you.
Gallery,
Wow.
and because Freddie truly, and I will say this for all of the 60,000 people, or the 6 that are watching us,
Six.
you
6 people.
truly have the most heart of gold of anyone that we could all work with, which
Yes.
is why everyone wanted to be
We
here to
all
celebrate
agree,
your
right,
birthday.
girls?
And we're so happy that
We
you're here
do.
to celebrate
All right.
with us
And we
this
love you,
year.
Freddie.
And thank you,
Yes.
Dr. Hare, for bringing him back to us this
You
year.
know, I appreciate all that, but like I say, I don't do well with all that attention. I go out to get a cup of coffee, and handcuff is coming
I find
down
that hard to believe.
with all of the. No, I don't. With all these balloons, and people tell me, "But Freddie, you're in the public business." I says, "Yeah, but I get to talk about you guys, not about me." I was never on camera. Einstein here brought us here,
Yeah.
so I had to
Einstein.
And
change.
she did the right thing.
And she put me on.
There's the E in Fred, X, Einstein.
Oh God.
Yes.
Oh God.
Reality Einstein.
So I used to get up. I used to do it over there, like I was going to do today. I says, "Let's old school." And Ree showed up, and
Old school, you liked it back there. The man
I
behind the
liked it
computer.
because back in the day, I didn't have to say anything but speak. It wasn't about me. It was
Just make
about
us
it was
speak.
about you guys. Yeah, but you're
Stress
good at
us
it.
out.
But you know what? Jamie comes in here and she's voicing a commercial for herself, which you'll hear tomorrow, and she's very nervous, you know, and she's like running through it. But you, at the end, were fine.
We'll find out, I guess.
What do you think? How was it?
I don't know.
A new
We'll
experience.
see.
And she was
stressed
coaching, and this
out.
one was coaching. She was ready to jump on the mic.
It was great.
Yes.
Now, when you started, what, over a year ago?
Year and a half ago,
Year and a
right?
half?
No, not quite a year and a half, like a year.
The Faith Washington
The
show.
very first
and
show.
I have to say, I love your show, Faith.
Thank you, Deb.
I try to
Thank
watch
you.
it every chance I get. You are just amazing.
Did you see the numbers that came out with you and Barbara?
I never looked.
Oh my God.
That television show,
Tremendous.
amazing show, the Friday
That's my
night
fun
show.
night. You
The
know
last one they
You
did,
know
right?
that.
The last one
Yeah.
she did?
Exploded.
Yeah, it was really good.
Exploded.
It's my fun
But
night.
she did it, and she wasn't uptight at all. She flew right through it. Dawn was like a mummy.
The
She
first
didn't-
time I did it,
She didn't
right?
move her arms. I said, "What happened to you? What happened to
Hey,
your head?"
Dan. Welcome to the birthday party.
Dan, we were talking about you because he's blaming me. He's
Yes.
blaming me for the peanut thing.
The peanut thing?
I said it's you and I. We're spreading the word.
Everybody knows me as Peanut
Yeah.
now. That's
He
what I
got
call
peanut
you,
spread for his birthday.
I get peanut
That's what
spread.
we should have brought you as peanut spread for your
Wow,
birthday.
that would have been a kicker. No, let's
He's
not go
blaming
there.
me. He said it's my fault.
Let's
I
not
said
go there.
Dan
Dan's
and I
thinking,
are both
maybe I should go to
Should
Publix.
have done that.
So what is this?
That is actually, I had some, I have to give it back to Jamie. The
What is it?
AM Awakening Revive CBD cannabidiol.
Great.
That's the CBD mixed with the bee-bong herbs. Helps
The
with
bee-bong.
energy.
Bee-bong herbs is the
Bee-bong.
funniest thing.
Is that a real word?
Secret formula.
Bee-bong?
Bee-bong.
Yeah,
Bee-bong.
bee-bong.
There's the AM. I'm waiting for my AM and my PM to come in because the AM keeps me up so much that then I need the PM to go to sleep.
Settle down.
CBD?
Good question, Stacy.
Great question.
What
Should
is
we get our
CBD?
paper out? No.
Yeah, why don't you
is
tell us
CBD?
what the hell is that stuff?
CBD is cannabidiol, comes from the hemp plant. So instead of the marijuana plant, you get the healthy medicinal side of things.
Talk it to the mic, honey.
Oh,
What's the difference between a marijuana plant and a hemp plant?
okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
yes,
a good question.
It's a good question. It's two different plants. The hemp plant grows tall and lengthy. Marijuana plant is short and bushy. The marijuana plant is very high in THC with low CBD, whereas the hemp plant is very high in the CBD, low in THC. So that's where you get the healthy medicinal side of things without the high. So that's why it's great for moms, anybody that's out there, gets drug tested, out there in everyday life that doesn't want the high side of things, but still wants the medicinal value.
And the interesting part about all of this is that when you have anxiety, you create inflammation in your body. And if you eat the wrong foods, you create more inflammation in your body. So, and we got health coaches all around us. And they will attest to this because me as a diabetic, with everything that I have to get in my life done, I have to watch everything I eat. Every single bite has to. So the CBD sort of eases all that up.
I have to tell you, Freddie, I never realized how much work you really have to do being a diabetic until watching you this past year really truly fight to get back into better health. And even though you fight and fight, there's still more to fight.
There is, and it's never, and your body changes every day.
And the side effects and
so you have
what
to
happens
adjust.
with diabetes and how it causes so many other issues. This weekend I was away and watching TV, and every other commercial is another medication. By the end of the hour, I was watching CBS This Morning, which I love my Sunday morning shows. It was all about a medication. There was Pradaxa, and there was Trulia and Truvia. And by the time of the hour was over, I was so anxious from watching all these medications because each medication caused a side effect that you then had to take another medication for.
Death.
Faith. Thank you for sharing that uplifting term.
Yes,
But-
Faith.
You have to
and all I-
balance yourself.
Jamie, all I could think of was you and Faith, thinking these medications are so approved by the FDA, but you know what? They're causing side effects. I mean, you see what you have to go through, one medication to the next, to do this, and it's just, who's making all the money? Yeah.
But
Faith.
The pharmaceutical
Look at
companies.
Big pharma.
And
Big.
it was just very anxiety provoking to me. I really wanted my CBD.
Well, the bottom line, I went to Weight Watchers with Linda on Saturday. I didn't want to go, but I went. And I'm sitting there all grumpy, and they said, you got to weigh. I got to weigh what? You got to come up and weigh. Okay, so I weighed. And I sit down, and they give you these books, and you're on points. And what you eat is pointed, right? So at first, I was like, I'm going to what? With everything I got going on in my life, I'm going to do this now? And then I started getting into it. And it's like a game. It's like a pinball game. Can I eat this? Can I eat that? And everything you chart. And I'm going to tell you something. I had a 17-point breakfast that morning, and realization stared me in the face and said, idiot. Then you wonder why you have diabetes?
All right, well, what's
Yeah.
a 17-point breakfast? What does that equate to? What did you eat?
Ham and egg omelet
Oh,
with hash
There you go.
browns, toast, and coffee.
there you go.
That's 17
High
points.
carbs.
Is
High
17
High
points
carbs. High carbs.
They only give me 29 for the day. So half my day was shot
Wow.
on breakfast. So I told Linda, whoa.
Let's start tomorrow.
I said, I almost told the guy, take this stuff back. No, now I'm doing 5-point breakfasts. I'm doing, you have to eat right. Now, chicken
It's not mentioned.
is 0, and steak is 0, so you can have all the chicken you want as long as it doesn't have skin. Egg whites are 2 points, and so you begin to play this game. And I'm playing this game, and I'm playing this game with Linda. I says, no, we can't do that. We have to do this. And you start changing your eating habits, except for last night.
That was your
That was
birthday.
my
Sarah.
birthday.
Well, it was
Today.
your birthday.
And
But-
today.
Yeah.
No. and
But you
then
know, it's like when you write things down, when people journal what they eat, they're
Yeah.
shocked at what they're eating.
Oh, my God.
And it's a great tool to use.
But
It's hard to, then it makes it real. It's hard
That's
to
right.
admit that you ate,
Yeah.
You have to own it.
so many ding-dongs and ho-hos, but if I had to write it down.
Yes.
then you
I
get
mean, I
to
know
true.
I should.
you get to bank up to 4 points a day. So let's say out of my 29,
to what?
Bank.
Not bang.
I
Bang.
thought he said bang.
You get
He's
to
got a problem
bank.
with his T's and his K's, apparently. Bank.
You get, you have a what you call it? You have, you're glycerin
I'm
on your
glittering?
nose and everywhere,
I'm glittering.
and your eyes. This one too. So I got to bank 4 points my first day out, and I
Why?
felt because I only did 25 points
So you
instead
get
of
to save
29.
them?
Save
You
them?
get to save 4. So you get to carry them over. So I had 29 plus 4 is 33. So I had 33. I was like a little kid in the candy store. I started doing the dance. I'm saying, I can't believe it. I actually, and I didn't know weight, and I lost 2 pounds. I guess it's water weight. I felt really good. But getting back to the CBD, people will say, well, why are you taking this and why are you taking that? Because it helps.
You know what's going to happen? You're going to drop weight like this because men drop weight
So fast.
Yeah, but I've been dropping
Because
weight.
it's just
I know.
It's not going to be that fast.
your hormones.
It will be.
Yeah,
You'll
it
see.
won't be. But it's really interesting because psychologically is where this is at. So they're telling me, then Weight Watchers has a diabetic control portion. So you call this number, and they say, this is what you're going to do. You got to watch some carbs. You got to always watch the sugars, Freddie. But when you start losing that weight, you're going to be off of insulin, and they have people that they will talk to you.
I
They
agree.
talk to you on your phone. I'm like, are you serious?
Amen to that,
And he
Freddie.
says, yep, I've been off of insulin for 4 years now. I dropped. Now, you know what my target weight is?
185.
I wish. That's about wishing on a
That's what
star.
Bobby said.
You're at it.
150.
Really?
Yes.
How
And
How tall are you?
5'10".
150?
150.
That's too
No,
low.
that's too
No,
low.
look at it. Look at us. Look
Yeah,
at the
that's
BMI.
way too low.
Those stats are from dead people.
Yeah,
Okay?
thank you.
Those people
She's
were
scary, isn't
dead.
she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
scary because I know the facts.
I'm never going to go
Yeah,
to.
we're not gonna
I'm
pay
never
attention
gonna
to
make-
150.
Especially,
Well,
you
I'm
know,
never gonna
muscle
make-
weighs more than fat, and fat takes up more room.
I'm
so
never gonna make
It's hard to
150.
go by that.
I know I'm never going to make 150, but it's just funny the way this whole psychological thing works.
I would think like 165.
I would think like 195.
Right? No,
my
not
target,
195. 165.
my target is 197.
170, 180.
But that still makes me be in my obese.
Yeah, that's just what we said,
No,
Faith.
we're talking, you're talking, there's a big difference in body composition. You have body fat and you have muscle. Your lean muscle mass is what you want to pay attention to. That is the most important thing. And those things are going to be a combination of, are you eating sufficient protein? Are you taking in enough carbs? Are you working out? Are you walking? All of those things are factors that figure into the picture. If you're just looking at somebody's dead body, well, they weighed 150, they were 5'10". No.
No, I mean it's a whole,
she's
it's a
right.
whole thing. Yeah, no, it's a
Yeah,
whole thing.
It's a very different
absolutely
thing.
So
right.
what do you have for breakfast? Why do I have a feeling Weight Watchers is going to be on our show this week? When I was a kid, I will never forget that scale that sat in the middle of our kitchen island where my mom weighed
still
my
have
food.
it.
Really? Weighed my food. I could have a couple ounces.
Weighed your food? She
yeah,
weighed your food?
Weighed my food.
Yeah,
I was
you
on
weigh
Weight
your
Watchers.
food. It's on ounces.
It's ounces. I could have a piece of bread. And I remember trying to hide like
That
in the
leads
corner.
to
I was
eating
about 12.
disorders right there.
Well, hello.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell
You
you.
don't debate anything.
I call it
any
mommy
issues I
dearest
have.
when you got to
But I-
finish everything on
No,
your plate.
but I'm going to tell you the difference is you weigh 3 ounces on a cup, so you know what the water weight, you know, the wetness of what 3 ounces looks like, and then you weigh something solid, and you know what it looks like. It's like the palm of your hand.
Yes.
So you could do away with the weight. This is going to be
See,
trial
I
and error.
think Weight Watchers is a great thing for
It
some
is.
people.
Some people.
But when I start with clients, I do not weigh them. I tell them to stay away from the scale. I measure them.
their friend.
Because like exactly what Faith just said, you get addicted to that scale and you can go up and down and still be a smaller person.
But they have
Because
you
of
go in, what,
muscle.
once a week, right?
Once.
Just on Saturdays
So,
when you
no,
go?
but wait a minute. The diabetic people that they had online said to me, forget about the scale.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you
It's
lose.
your clothing. How
It's
do you
your
look in the mirror?
belly.
It's how do you look
They
in
want
the
me to
mirror?
measure
Every
my
10
belly.
pounds is a
Do your
size.
And that's what
clothes
they're doing.
fit?
They're measuring my belly. If my belly, if I lose 2 inches on my belly, he says, I guarantee you'll be off of insulin. So that's my goal, is to lose 2
Yeah.
inches on my belly. He doesn't care how much I weigh.
How about exercise, Deb?
You should be weight training.
Maybe Deb can help you.
I can help you.
Let me tell you the problem, Deb. I
If
get
you
home-
listen to me.
I get home and, no, I listen to anybody. I had Zane. Zane had me doing those plank that you guys were doing.
Planks are great.
He did it for 6 minutes.
But you need resistance training.
Well, you should have
It's not
seen
about
him. He was very
cardio, it's
resistant.
about
Since I do that
resistance
all
training.
day.
The more resistance training that you're doing, the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn naturally.
You can do it in the pool too, so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
pool is
stressing your
great.
body.
Yeah,
You can
full
do it
70
get-
degrees
yeah.
right now.
go
You
in
have
the
a pool?
It's cold.
That's
I
yes.
train people
Freddie,
in pools.
That's even better. The
No.
low temperature. You learn to do Wim
Listen.
Hof breathing.
Wim who?
What? What?
Wim Hof. Wim
Wim
Hof. Look it up. Wim
Wim
Hof. He's a
Hof.
gentleman who does
Wim.
extreme cold. Like he'll go to places that are absolutely freezing in a pair of shorts.
It's like
And
the polar
cold-
bear club.
That's like the cryoderm,
Cold,
or what is it
cold-
called? The
cold is completely and
cryo,
totally
the
a
thing that
state of mind.
Don was talking about where
It
they go
is
in
your
the cold.
thought process and the feelings that you associate with what you're thinking. And that's how powerful the mind is that he teaches you how to breathe so that you are no longer a slave to whatever environment
How do you
you're
spell
in.
it, Faith?
W-I-M is his first name. Last name is H-O-F-F as in Frank.
Okay.
You know,
And
and
yes,
it's really interesting you
cold-
say that.
That's interesting.
Cold water is huge. Showering. At the end, 30 to 60 seconds of extreme
water.
cold.
Take a
I've
cold
heard
shower.
that.
You can have small
Yeah.
mouth balls too.
Yeah,
You look like a mouse.
you have to be careful. Yeah.
Not going there with you. Sorry.
Isn't that like the company you were talking about, though, Dawn, the other day on the air about? There's a company
you're
you're
listening
working
to
with where
something
you
I
go
said?
in and they do that. They put you in the cold.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fire
the
and ice.
cryotherapy. Yeah, fire and
Yeah,
ice.
cryotherapy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very different though. The
Oh, is it
cryotherapy
different?
is much lower. This is actually cold that our planet would present to us. Like let's
Oh,
say you're
okay.
going to the Antarctic and it's 30 below zero. So this is what he does. He teaches you
okay.
to overcome
Gotcha.
that.
I'm very excited that you're in Weight Watchers.
Yeah, I think it's great, really.
But psychologically, it's a great game.
Yes.
I think, and I really love Weight Watchers because it's your own food. It's not prepackaged. You're not
Right.
held hostage to it. I got to buy this box, or you never know what to eat again. You learn portions control.
Well, let me tell you. You see how everything
Barbara
has.
Swanson's book.
You see
Yeah.
how everything has a code on it.
Yes.
So I was at Publix.
Yeah, but look
yesterday.
at Barbara. It's
You gotta
the
read-
same
you
thing.
need to read her book,
read her
by the
book.
way.
I
No,
thought you were
Freddy,
gonna talk
you need
about
to
her
read it.
books.
Oh,
Beyond Foods, the
Beyond
nutrition
Foods,
book.
absolutely. But I'm going to tell you, I went to Publix yesterday, and I take out my phone because the Weight Watchers has a scanner, and I started scanning everything in the store. I wanted to see how many points.
So it
this
tells you how many points it is?
Yeah, it tells you 6 points, 8 points, 27 points, 500 points. I didn't care what it was. I just wanted to play
So
with
what
this
did you eat for
toy.
breakfast?
I had no salt, no pepper, just 3 ounces of ham, cheese, and an egg.
Why are you doing ham, though? Pork. Why are you doing pork?
Well, because what it is that I want to see how my body reacts to this. I'm going to tell you, it tastes like nothing. It was 4 points with a cup of coffee, which is 1 because I used the
Cup of coffee.
You know, pork
The
stays
almond.
in your body forever.
well, it's okay. Take it easy.
You don't
It's
mind
not
if
the
it
other
stays-
white meat.
But let me tell you.
I'm not talking about, meat. I don't eat meat,
But let
but
me
I'm
tell
just
you
saying
something.
pork is a worst.
I started using
worst.
the green stuff, the algae.
Oh, he started taking the algae.
I've been using the algae all weekend. Let me
Essentials, the
now let
algae
me-
and
let
fungi.
me
Oh,
tell-
yes.
Let me tell you something about this algae. Okay?
Yay!
Your face,
I'm
face.
so happy. Faith,
No, you got to try it.
You gotta try
it because what happens is, again, you want to reduce the gut. It makes you go to the bathroom. And I don't mean loose stool. I mean it makes you go. You got to go. You take this, you're going.
You freaking
well,
Feliciano
it was
here.
really interesting.
going.
It's very interesting because Barbara is an expert at it, and she's really.
But she told me
Heard
this.
2 lectures with
She
her.
says, as you take more of it, it will slow down your trips to the bathroom. But holy
It's
smokes.
like a cleanse.
It's like a cleansing thing, right?
Gives you a lot of energy when you cleanse,
well,
by
now,
the way.
And then, what the hell? I vacuumed the house.
It's algae
I
and
wanted to
fungi,
do the laundry. I
right.
wanted to wash the car. I was like flying. Remember the other day that I had all this heat?
Yes.
Well, I
When
had
you
all
said
this
on set
energy.
Friday? Oh my gosh.
This energy
When
that
you got
comes
so
from
hot?
this stuff. What the hell is that? Where'd that come from?
Well, I like Barbara said, she researched this, like for 30 years because of her son having ADHD, and algae was the first thing that got put on the planet. It's been around forever. So, and the place in Oregon where that lake is, where they source it from, is supposed to be like healing. It's supposed to be pretty
Very
amazing.
cool now.
But I've heard 2 lectures
I
from
left it
her,
home.
and I thought, I mean, for me, I think
I
it's
didn't take
pretty
it this
amazing.
morning. I got to run home to get it. Now, my daughter, who argues about me
This
taking
book,
anything.
Beyond Food, so you have to read it by Barbara Swanson. Everyone should get this handbook. It talks about the 4 basic principles of functional nutrition, and it's everything we talk about.
But Sarah, my daughter, was growing algae. She says back when, I don't know, she was growing algae
Growing algae or
in
growing a small
an
head plant?
terrarium. No, it was
Terrarium?
algae. Terrarium?
See, I think that's
Atrium?
funny. Terrarium.
A terrarium? The sealed one.
Terrarium.
She grew that stuff in there, okay, and cleansed it, and she
She
grinded
was
it up.
algae?
And yeah, so she's a firm believer in algae. Again,
That's different. Yeah, that's different.
What
It's
may
a
work
different
for
type of
me
algae.
may not work for you. I forgot it today because I had a big fight with scripts and everything else this morning, but I got to go get it because with the CBD oil and this other thing, it's unbelievable.
I would like nothing more, I'm going to say this, than to put these pharmaceutical companies a little out of business and make everybody healthy in this world.
Well, did you see the latest?
Yeah, but
Just
they
saying.
fund everything. They fund all the,
Did you see
all
the-
the congressmen. It's all money.
Did
I
you-
grew up in Lafayette, Indiana, and
who, Indiana?
Lafayette, Indiana. Purdue is my
Lafayette.
hometown, and
Purdue.
there were pharmaceutical factory there, and it was so small. Some of my relatives worked there, and it was nothing. And now it's forget it.
You know, they do great
It's all about selling
things,
drugs.
but I think it's a combination of what you do. You do the supplements with Daphne, and
You gotta sort of mix
you
and
gotta
match.
mix and match, but you have to mix and match with education. You can't just pull things from the shelves and do it, because that becomes a whole big mess. Ask Faith. Faith knows.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's.
I just dealt with a client yesterday that just had a heart attack, a stroke, and they're all mixed up. And he started having chest pains after he had 3 stents put in.
Wow.
And the bottom line is he's taking medication he doesn't need. They're taking supplements that are overlapping. It's created all of these problems. And so what I do is I go in and we wipe out everything that this shouldn't be taking. And then we look at the medications and choose, okay, you know what, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. The rest of it, you need to talk to the cardiologist, get rid of it, get rid of this, and you'll see an upsweep in their, in how they feel.
You really need a care manager, and you do this for one of your family members, and someone needs to oversee all the medications, not because any doctor's at fault, but because you go to so many.
Well, you see the new,
Yeah.
you see the new. I grew up with squib in my backyard. By the way.
Squid?
Yeah, squib, in Puerto Rico. You know, Puerto Rico is a giant pharmaceutical company.
I thought you grew up with octopus.
Because of
in your backyard.
taxes.
Because of taxes, and they used to make every
4%.
pill known to man that's in this country came out of Puerto Rico, and whom I call Puerto Rico one way or the other. But you heard the
How,
late,
really?
yeah. Did you hear the latest pill that they're going to put on the market? You know how women take so you don't get pregnant?
Morning after?
Yeah, they're gonna do one for men,
They
right?
got the men pill now. It's coming out in the next 2 years.
How's that going to work?
And just another thing to
It
cause
lowers
cancer in men now.
testosterone so that men can get women pregnant. Now, I'm sitting there having my cup of coffee, and I look at Linda, and Linda says, oh, that's a good idea. So it's not. You know, men are just Neanderthals. We're going to screw that thing under the pay. There's going to be more children on the
They're
planet.
going to take it before, so they're going to take the Viagra to get an
Like-
erection,
like-
and then
Yeah,
they take
they're
this
gonna
pill so they
take-
don't have
yeah,
any
they're-
testosterone, so they don't have an ejaculation. Really?
It wouldn't work that way
I think
because
so.
because what they're really trying to do is they're trying to change the sperm count, and until you change the sperm count or change when they're turning over, because it takes 74 days for sperm to mature. So if you drop the count down prior to the 74 days, then they're not able to fertilize an egg.
Yeah, but if you drop it down doesn't mean you won't get pregnant.
True, because that's not a foolproof
There
way to
you
do
go.
it.
So
There's
I
only
think the
one-
whole
there's
thing is
only-
ridiculous.
There's only one foolproof way to do it, and
That'd be called abstinence.
no, that's, then there's two
It'll be
ways.
chop it off.
Because my friend Michael knows about that.
Chop it off.
He created the only form that actually works.
Which is?
I can't tell you on air.
There is a form that
Oh,
stops?
there is. Oh, you bet. In a heartbeat, it works like nothing else. And it is not a drug. It is not a chemical that you put in your body.
And I guess it's
Michael, you need to come on.
not- I'll be fair, I won't say
That's
anything.
a-
Jamie,
that's-
you're laughing.
Freddie, maybe your pill works, but how many men would consider taking
None.
it?
None.
None.
Yeah, that's
None.
the point. Yeah.
And it's
Like
funny
the
because
condom problem.
Well, yeah, that's another problem. And you ever notice that a guy always has a condom in his wallet? It's been there since
But it does, it's been there like,
1927.
50 years.
1927. So when you open the package, it's like dust. You know, and says, what am I going to do with that thing? Listen, I had it, and it just dried up. Yes, men will not be, I wouldn't trust, if I was a woman, I
Had
would
it
never
just dried
trust a
up.
man.
It's like women after menopause. Sorry.
You never take it.
But that's when we go to Barbara at Living Waters Day Spa and get the O shot.
Barbara's watching. Hi,
I
Barbara.
mean, 20-year-old guy with like serious testosterone, like, and, you know, raging out of control. He'd be the guy to go, well, I'm not going to get, you know, committed to any one girl, and I'm dating these 5 different girls, and
A
gee,
pill,
there's
a pill for every girl. It's just not going to work. It's not going to work.
Reed,
That's why, Faith, I want to work
Reed,
with you,
you-
because
you're-
I want to get off
Reed,
my
you're a young guy.
You're a
medicine.
young guy, Reed. What would you do?
Since 1990, I've been on
What do you-
medicine.
what have you been
For, I have Hashimoto's, like what you had.
We'll fix
Remember we talked about that?
Oh, I thought you were
Fix
taking
that.
the men pill.
Reed, what do you think?
No,
about
I'm not
lowering
taking any
your
men pills.
testosterone?
I don't know. Kind
Are
of.
you going to take that pill, Reed?
Reed, would you take it?
Maybe if it's more like perfected. I guess.
Perfected. What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
Like it really works.
Like it really works.
Stacy's
Like
glowing.
it really
too.
works.
Be-
Do you
I don't
really
want to be
want
the
your-
initial
Do
guinea
you,
pig.
do you really want your testosterone lowered?
No.
As a male?
Barbara wants to know whose birthday it is. It's Freddie's birthday, Barbara. Come to our party.
So if your T goes down,
Yep.
then everything goes down, right?
Thank you.
Nothing
Yes,
works.
your muscle mass drops.
So that's what the idea is.
Your body
So you
fat
don't
goes
work.
up. It's
Nothing
it's
will
a,
work.
it's a no go.
So men
smart.
won't, they won't function.
It's not smart.
Wow.
Low T.
No tea, no tea.
Low T is what everyone's fighting against. I don't know why
exactly.
you would encourage.
Why you would
It
want
makes
to
no
encourage it.
sense.
Makes
I
Jamie, have
just-
anything to increase the T?
I'm taking
CBD.
CBD increases the T.
Does it?
I don't know.
Well, if we reduce inflammation in the body, then all that stuff begins to form a little bit better. I'm not saying that it's going to make you enhance you.
Only way it's going to work is if your microbiome in the gut is online. That's the only way. You can reduce all the inflammation all over your body that you want. That helps with pain. It helps with many different situations, which you know about. However, if your gut microbiome, which is your first brain, second brain, if it's offline, no matter what you do, your food isn't going to be absorbed well, your hormonal production isn't going to work well, you're still going to have issues because your negative biofeedback loop between your sexual organs and your pituitary and hypothalamus aren't going to work properly.
I was going to ask you that.
Period.
Can your gut health and your colon
It
health
affects
affect your hormones?
Every single thing in your body.
So that clear pill, that biotics, can that affect your hormones?
Complete biotic, yes.
It can.
Absolutely can.
In
Absolutely.
a good or a bad way?
In a great way, absolutely. That's why everybody should be taking it. No more probiotics, no more prebiotics.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. The complete biotic actually optimizes the health of your intestines. It doesn't create more of the probiotics that your body normally produces, and it doesn't shut anything down. What it does is it allows the environment in the intestines to be intact, the way it's supposed to be. As soon as your body gets inflamed, what happens to the cells? They swell up. Swelling up is going to allow foodstuffs, other things that you put into your body, even toxins, to spread into your bloodstream. As soon as it does that, then it sets off an inflammatory reaction. Your body goes into the process of making antibodies. Those things are antigens. They go out into the bloodstream. The body goes, whoa, shouldn't have this here. and it sets
I heard
up
my
this,
body say that.
this reaction. And you don't want that. You want that complete biotic because it optimizes the environment and allows your body to do what it needs to do. You go to the bathroom better, you absorb your food better, everything works better. It puts that gut microbiome back online.
I was wondering if it could affect your hormones. I guess it can
Absolutely.
affect everything.
Yep.
Talk
Yep.
about changing your tea. I don't want to be changing my tea.
But we've been talking about a lot of different medical conditions like diabetes and whatnot, but one thing that I think so many people have is stress and anxiety.
Right. And
And-
those start here.
And CBD can help that.
Because of the serotonin levels. You've got 100 times more serotonin in your intestines than you do in your skull. Your brain does not produce as much serotonin as your gut does. First brain, second brain.
Barbara says leaky gut.
Leaky
So
gut,
many
that's
things
but that's what we just
cause
talked
That's what they
about.
call it.
That's what we just talked about.
Leaking gut
Does that complete?
So many things.
But the things that cause you stress, okay?
Life.
Oh, we're going to be real clear here.
Life in general.
Because this is what I deal with people on a daily basis. Stress is the story you tell yourself about the circumstance you're experiencing. If you're experiencing a circumstance and you tell yourself, oh my gosh, this is horrific. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe my daughter did this again. Like yesterday.
Negative talk.
Okay?
Negative thoughts
guess
and negative
what?
talk.
So if
What's
so-
going to occur?
So if you panic,
You're going to create this cascade of events within your body. It starts in your gut. And so this stress creates that inflammation. And as soon as you change this, your subconscious and your ego, and you calm them down and say, oh, well, she did this. Okay, so then, how do I really want to feel about this? I want to feel empowered, I want to feel happy, and I want to feel good. And how does she want to feel? Mommy, I want to feel happy, I want to feel loved, I want to feel really good. All right, so then you need to have a different thought process about what you're experiencing in every circumstance.
And can CBD
You
help us
get
do
to-
that?
Yes.
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 or
of
anything that
course.
can make you feel more relaxed is going to help you.
Yeah,
correct?
we're
But-
gonna come
but
back and
not-
talk about,
but
Jamie,
not
can
drugs.
you stay for the second
No.
hour and talk
But
about CBD?
relaxation
A little bit?
and-
Like meditation.
Yes.
Exactly.
Calming.
Meditation.
Calming everything down. You calm your gut down.
If you're in a bad relationship, you're going to have issues. If you're in a good relationship, it's better for you, right? If your kids are doing well in school, you're going to have a good relationship with your kid. shootings in school. All of this is tension building. All of this.
It's your thoughts.
It's
that
the way you
create the feelings.
Exactly.
And the feelings start here and they go outward. That is why the human body is a homeostatic mechanism. It can heal itself.
Homeostatic.
It can heal itself. That's what it's created to do. It's always created
Homeostasis, it comes back into
to
balance.
come back
Yes.
to normal, to come back to the balance.
And CBD can help you do that.
CBD can help.
All right,
So
listen,
stay
we are
tuned.
going to
We're gonna
take
come back.
You're going to come back. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put
We're gonna
chit chat.
take a quick
Put
break.
the chit chat burner up there.
A chit chat burn?
Yeah, and then we're going to. Do you see the music in there? We don't want you to leave. We're going to be right
Don't
back.
leave,
We're
we're
going to
going to be
turn the
right
radio
back, start our
station on.
second hour on the radio station, plug in the Comrex, send our signal to Joe, and we will be right back on Freddy's birthday, so stay tuned or come visit us. We'll be right back.
Options, futures, forex, even Bitcoin. At Online Trading Academy, you learn techniques used by pro traders, banks, and institutions, and how they make money in up, sideways, and down markets. Learn how to pick the right investments, how to time the market, and how to limit the risk on all trades with a patented rules-based strategy taught only at Online Trading Academy. If you're looking for a way to start working from home, do what over 200,000 students have done. Call now for a pair of tickets to a free half-day class in Broward or Palm Beach at Online Trading Academy, the leader in investment education. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
Everyone deserves access to eye care. Unfortunately, some cannot afford comprehensive eye exams that detect and prevent eye disease that can lead to vision loss. The Florida Optometry Eye Health Fund promotes access to comprehensive eye care to help the less fortunate reach their full potential. If you know someone in need, urge them to contact the Community Health Center of West Palm Beach and help them see a clearer future.
A bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my health talk show Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show on Talk 1470 WNN.
There's an unwanted guest in thousands of homes. It's opioid addiction. Think it can't happen to your family? 20 to 30% of patients prescribed opioids for chronic pain will misuse them. And about 80% of people who use heroin began by first misusing prescription opioids. Drug overdose is the leading cause of accidental death in the U.S. Don't be afraid to talk about it, because help is available.
This Beasley Best Community of Caring message is brought to you by Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the food. Imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Guests and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open the lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go by easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or dream making. It's the feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work or play, a movie review, a restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Suavemente, bésame, que quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez. Suavemente, bésame.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, part 2 of today's show. Are you on mine? Am I? And Suavemente on the air, you know, that's my favorite song.
I know.
All right, take it easy because they'll cut us out of Facebook, Joe. That is Suavemente. Today is my birthday. We are having a Suavemente.
Today is your birthday, but I won't sing for you. But
You
Deb
sing.
is going to.
I'm going to.
You're going to sing?
Deb and Faith are. Today is Freddie's birthday, so we are having a little bit of an impromptu birthday party. So if you are in the vicinity of Delray, at the heart of Delray Gallery, we're at 1440 North Federal Highway. We've got some cookies. Freddie's not having any because he is on Weight Watchers and he's a diabetic. But we're going to partake and celebrate for you. So there was your song. It's Balloon Day. Freddie, you're like the birthday boy. Look at all these balloons.
If I get up off the seat, this chair's going to go to the
You
ceiling.
know the movie Up, that cartoon?
Moving on up.
No, Up. It was an animated movie, and they put all these helium balloons on this man's house, and it flies up.
What's great?
And the
What's
house
great?
flies
That's a
up.
great
What kind
animated
of
movie.
life do you lead?
I
You
live-
watch that?
I live a life of animation.
Freddie, that is a really good movie.
Is it?
It's really good. It's so
You seen it too?
It's fantastic.
You guys seen
haven't
it?
seen it.
It has
No.
a really good message.
I've heard it's wonderful.
It's got a really good message.
What's the name of
The
it?
kids would like that.
Up.
Up.
That's a movie?
And they put all the helium
Beautiful-
balloons
a
on this
beautiful
man's
message.
house, and the house goes up. And your son called on the first hour. Giovanni called to wish you a happy birthday.
Okay.
Yeah, he says, I want to wish my old man. You know, not for nothing. Not for nothing.
Not for nothing. You know what my grandmother used to always say, though? Every year she got older, God bless her, she said it's better than the alternative.
Yep. That's right.
So there you go. So
Dude,
it's
what
definitely better
what
than
does that mean when you say that?
it means it's better to have a birthday than to not.
Yeah, I know, but when you get older in life, you don't want any more birthdays.
Why? Embrace life. Look at this. And Stacy got you this beautiful heart of gold plaque that sits on the table. We've got Stacy Mandel with us. We have
Yeah, but
Jane
Stacy
Hancock
Mandel's a
Jamie.
friend.
Yes.
And that doesn't require a birthday. It is friendship. It is what you associate with people in your life. I got all my friends
we've got
around
Faith
me
Washington
today.
with us, Handcuff Jamie. We've got Deborah Size, Lorraine. Reed is on the board.
I mean, you got all the
Handcuff
names.
Jamie.
All the names.
You notice, though, I didn't put Handcuff in your spot, though. No. I left that out because I figured when we air it at night and everyone's going to hear Handcuff, I can just see Bobby and Jody coming running and going, you're promoting Handcuffs on your show now.
I'm going to tell you, I would have said, I would have said, this is Handcuff Jamie bringing you a message. I mean, that's just me.
That's what we did the first time.
We can change it up.
No, no.
She doesn't like it. She's all embarrassed.
You get me embarrassed.
We can change it up. So it is birthday week at the cafe. So if you are anywhere near Delray Beach this week, it is Freddie's birthday today. It is Reed's birthday on Thursday.
And it's Dawn's birthday on Saturday, and we're celebrating it on Friday.
And so it is a week of birthdays at the cafe.
That's right. And there's some other people that I know also on Facebook. Laura Viva's birthday passed, Tanya, and
A lot of
people that
birthdays.
I
My
know.
niece's birthday is today. She's 20.
Yeah.
A lot of birthdays today.
There was, if you go 9
Dr.
months
Wacky's
back, I guess.
husband's birthday is today.
Dr. Wacky has a husband?
Yes, he's exactly the same age as you.
Is he? Happy birthday. We
Lots
should
of
do
birthdays
something with
today.
birthdays.
We should.
We should do like a birthday corner or something.
You know, it's funny because your father and my son all have the same birthday.
Same birthday,
Isn't
November
that crazy?
14th.
November 14th. Wow. All I know. What's in a date? It's like we say always, what's in a name? What's in a birthday?
That's
Kind of
true.
crazy.
Kind of crazy.
Reed, how old are you going to be? 25?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, the 2.5. I remember when I was 25.
Yeah, me too.
Remember that back in the day when nothing hurt?
Nothing hurt.
I do. I remember those days.
Nothing hurt.
Speaking of nothing hurting, we've got Jamie, Handcuff Jamie with us talking CBD in the house.
Yes.
And our first hour, we were talking about a little bit of everything, but inflammation and anxiety and thoughts and how thoughts provoke more anxiety. But CBD can help with all of that.
Oh yeah, CBD is huge for, I mean, that's how I got involved with it, with the stress and anxiety. Helps bring your body back to a homeostasis balance.
What Faith
you know?
says,
Yeah,
homeostasis
that's-
balance.
I love the word homeostasis.
Yes. So we
Does it work
feed
correct?
our ECS system with the CBD. We have
What's
different
an ECS system?
endocannabinoid system. Yes. So we all have, it's actually the largest self-regulatory system in our body. And it has two receptors, a CBD1 and a CBD2. One goes up to the brain, the other goes down
To the other
what
brain.
area?
The body's full of brains.
The other brain.
So that is what we're feeding, you know, with the CBD, with all the different cannabinoids, and that's what helps bring us back to a balance. So it's not an ailment-specific product. So depending, some people with pain, they take it for pain, they take it for sleep, anxiety, stress, you name it. We all need this. I
And
mean,
there's
this
something
was-
very special about the company that you work with.
That's right.
Yes.
And it is?
So I work for Canaway, which we're owned by Medical Marijuana Inc. We are the first publicly traded hemp company in this space, and basically the pioneers in this space. So all of our products are triple lab tested. We have products that are in Brazil and Mexico actually changing laws over there, that these are now prescription. They carry just our line. We follow the 2014 Farming Act, so everything that we do is legal.
It's brought
And
into the
that's
country
most
as opposed to
important
growing,
thing. I want
growing
everyone
here.
to know that whatever we promote on this show
Right.
is legal, because my father says to me, you know, I raised you in a different way, and now you're promoting CBD, but Dad, this is legal. And it's legal because the CBD, the cannabis, the hemp, is coming over from another country. It is not grown here. It is not crossing state lines. It is grown where? In South
In
America?
Austria.
Austria.
Yes.
Austria, okay.
And it's being brought in, federally accepted and everything else, right?
It's brought in, yes, we're a hemp, we're a plant supplement. It's basically how we're
Now,
brought in.
I'm glad that you're here because people now are jumping all over CBD. Everybody's talking about how CBD is effective. Everybody's jumping in. And there's a few companies that you recently are now the face of, right?
Yes.
People are texting me saying they have the #1 this and the #1 that, and there are some companies, and I've used those products. And my son last night says, "What do you mean you're promoting CBD?" I says, "Yeah." He's the one 5 years ago that told me to jump on this thing. But that being said, legally is important.
Yes.
Strength of the program, that it
quality and
works, the quality of it
Yes.
is important.
That's extremely important because, and that it's listed on the bottle, that everything is very transparent. I mean, the first ingredient on all of our products is CBD. It is spelled out and it tells you the amount of milligrams that are on here. You can pick up 99% of those bottles out there. On the back of the bottle under ingredients, it doesn't even say CBD.
Right, it says proprietary blend. This
Yes.
says cannabidiol.
And on the front, it'll say 100 milligrams of CBD, and on the back, it's not even listed. So it's, you know, that's where it's all in,
It's
you
a-
know,
it's a
their
game.
branding and their game, and people don't know, and that's why I'm here and helping pair up with other companies to help educate, you know, make people aware of the difference between different companies and different products.
But it's important. That's important because I want people to understand CBD doesn't mean you're going to get high. You're not going to get high on this. This is not a drug to get high on.
And that's the difference that I'd like for you to explain to the audience, Jamie, is the difference between the cannabidiol and THC,
Look at home, they got this covered. Ready to go? Wanna go
Okay,
lunch?
there is a huge difference. One is psychoactive, one is not. If you could explain to them why your products are working the way they're working. Okay, in the previous hour we talked about the hemp, we talked about the marijuana plant, but if you could explain to them, I think that would give them a little better snapshot.
Yeah, the difference between what, for instance, like getting your medical marijuana card and which is, you know, now a lot of people are doing that. They're like, oh, well, don't worry, I don't need CBD, I already got my card. Well, what's going to happen is you're going to go get your medical marijuana card, you're going to be sent to a dispensary. The product that you're going to get from there is going to be higher in THC, very low in CBD. So you're not going to necessarily get the high levels of CBD, the medicinal part of it, that works so well in us. and then you're going to get the high, the psychoactive side of things.
And if you do drug testing, they're going to
Yes.
test positive because there
Yes.
have to be certain percentages for these items in the products in order for them to be medicinal rather than psychoactive.
Well, that's one question.
So
Testing
this
positive.
will not
Make me
result
high.
in a positive
No.
drug test
So-
for employees.
No.
Right, so we have a line, which is the pure CBD, okay? This is a CBD isolate. It comes in capsules and in an oil. This will not test positive on any drug test. For Olympians, everything is approved. Anybody can take this. So the other products have 0.3% THC in them.
Which is the legal amount of THC.
Which is completely legal. It's like taking a drop of water in a gallon. We don't, if someone tells me they get drug tested, I completely leave that up to them. Do I know tons of people that get drug tested on these problems or on these products with no issues? Yes.
I saw that
But-
athletes now that CBD is approved on drug testing. I just saw that come out.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are. They're slowly changing
But
the
not
laws
all
with
the
all
not
of
all
that.
the sports have caught up yet. Some have,
Slowly
not all.
but surely. They're
But I got a
catching
question.
up.
If I have 0.03, one capsule, right? If I take 20 capsules in a day, is my 0.03 going to be 20
Times
capsules
20?
worth? Or is this always going to remember 0.03 in my body?
Well, I mean, that also comes up to what type of drug testing you're doing. As far as,
How
are you doing a
sensitive is it?
blood? Are you doing a
Really?
hair drug test? So that's where, yeah. And everybody's body is different and processes things in a different
That's
way.
another thing,
And
yeah.
your metabolic rate.
Yeah.
If your metabolic rate is high, if you're an athlete, okay, just think about this. If you're an athlete, your muscle mass is high, your metabolism is very speeded up, so you might need more capsules in order to get that effect of the anti-anxiety, of the pain relief, like if you've got something going on with your joints. That's all going to be different than a regular run-of-the-mill human being walking around out there who's not an elite athlete.
Gotcha.
And you want to talk about the
Yeah.
benefits of it. And now I know it helps people that have muscular dystrophy. I know it helps people with cerebral palsy. It helps with the contractures in your body, in your muscle tone, in your, I can't say in your nerve endings, but it helps with the contractures.
It helps with sleep.
Helps with sleep.
It
What
helps
else?
balance your hormones, which then will help bring your body into that balance. So people like, wanting to lose weight that are kind of stuck at, I mean, we're not saying this helps you lose weight, but it helps bring your body back to that balanced state, which allows you then to lose weight.
Then the other question I have, the medical marijuana, and I know that they're using it medically for a whole bunch of things, but medical marijuana doesn't mean that you take that, it's not going to cure anything, or is it? Is medical marijuana curing anything in the body?
Well, you probably know more about that side of things.
The medical marijuana is simply going to help with the symptoms. Let's say somebody has some sort
Like
of
nausea?
the nausea. Well, the nausea, it's just going to help with the symptom.
For chemo.
Right. All it does is help with the symptom. It doesn't go to the root or the origin of the issue.
cells, okay.
It's not going to do that. That's not what it's designed to do. It's designed to give you symptomatic relief. But something like the CBD, which is different, the structure is a little different. It's not psychoactive. It's actually going into the body and helping with those receptors, as she said, that will help to allay the symptoms but give you a longer term relief.
If you have any questions, though, give us a call. I never even said where you can find us. 888-565-1470. We're on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. And, of course, you're probably watching us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're here on a birthday Monday for Freddie. We're coming up with our name for FredX, if anyone has any ideas. We've got Stacey
Freddy.
Mandel Art. We've got Handcuff Jamie with Canaway CBD. And, of course, our lovely Faith Washington. And Deborah Size, Lorraine Reed is on board. It's a little birthday party for Freddie. But really the benefits of CBD. And then we're going to talk about art and what's happening with that. And Faith is always our go-to for everything.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If
We
you have
wanna
any
put-
questions, I want to give Jamie's phone number out. Or how
Yes.
people can find you, Jamie.
You can find me online at www.livelovecbd.com. I do have a bunch of different articles and videos up there. You can educate yourself a little bit. Or you can call me at 561-674-7446.
And the amazing thing about the CBD, the cannabidiol, is that all of our bodies have this endocannabinoid or cannabidiol system, however you pronounce it, in our bodies, that we're ready to receive the benefits of CBD. The amazing thing is we have it. That is how we're made. And we're looking for this homeostasis and it's right here, and it's legal, and you don't have to worry about the high, you don't have to worry about drug testing. If you're concerned about it as an athlete, there is a line of Pure where you can totally go through your drug testing, but it helps with anxiety. It might help with attention deficit. It might help with those suffering from muscle pains. It's not a cure. We can't claim cure, but it might help with the symptoms and the inflammation.
That's
and
right.
everything goes back to inflammation.
And
you.
Maybe they can't say it. Maybe legally they can't say it. I have neuropathy. I use the product, and I'm done. I've gone through three of those different
Your order's
vials.
on the way, I think.
But no, I have one here. But the bottom line for me, you can ask me, and I'm going to tell you the truth. As soon as this show's over, I'm going to put the one she gave me on my feet. It does help. Diabetics' feet get dry. If you don't keep them moist, you're going to have a different problem. Calluses turn to sores. Sores, not so good. You're going to have a problem. So this stuff not only lubricates, it makes it feel better. I don't care if they say it or not. I'm telling you that I can say it because I use it. Now, are my feet different from Faith Washington's? Maybe they are. But try it. If you have it, try it. If it doesn't work for you, we'll find something else. Listen, I'm always looking.
You've got
So
the salve.
this is a topical cream?
What he's talking about here is the salve. This is a topical.
Oh.
So, yep, here you can smell if you want. So this is CBD mixed with our Bebong herbs.
And that's the salve, so that's topical. You have topical, and you also have the sprays, the internal.
Yes, we have tinctures that you squirt under your tongue, capsules. This is a paste. You can stick it right on your tongue, or we can
No,
make
don't
it.
do that.
It's a little earthy.
It's
You
a
can put
little.
it in a
Yeah,
capsule.
don't do that.
It's a little earthy tasting.
But it does come with capsules.
I wanted to see if she would do it. She did it.
Oh yeah, he had me doing it. He did. Before
It's
I
not that bad.
knew
I need to
enough
ask-
about it, thank God Jamie helped me.
I need to ask.
Don't, Freddie?
I need to ask the important questions. Is if I'm carrying this in my luggage, will I set off any dogs?
No,
it's
you will
totally
not.
Cool.
This would be the attorney and
Not
Stacy
that I'm
asking
going
the
to.
question.
Yes.
Which
No,
is
you won't
good.
be considered a
I'm
mule.
asking the
Yes,
question
you're
I
not a
think
mule.
other people might have.
Now I'm glad you brought that up. You know, New York City has approved today, this morning, dope for dogs. They are legalizing medical marijuana for dogs in New York City. It's an interesting. Yeah, that's right.
Again,
amazing
do you
for
New
stalk
York?
or do you just read?
New York and California are the only two states.
Therapy dogs for dogs.
Medical marijuana for dogs. They're finding out. They're actually, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you.
What is it?
Faith, you know this. Pharma has a problem because the stuff works. And they have to come to the realization. So what do? They approve it for dogs. And then humans are next.
Well, your dog will be happy. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more benefits of CBD, Faith Washington, and we're going to see Stacy's art, see what's going on with her. 888-565-1470. Hi, Frankie, and we'll be right back. Your nephew's on.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow. Look at your eye.
What a
difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow.
Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant.
Now, get your book at thefunctionalnutritionhandbook.com.
What is Debercise? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debercise. Debercise comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debercise can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher level boot camp and weight training. Debercise will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283. Ready, set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
And we're back on a birthday Monday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Birthday
Monday.
Monday. I heard Faith Washington was singing.
You can find us on Facebook and Periscope at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. Freddie, Frankie says, hey guys, what's going on, Fred? Happy birthday, big man, with many, many more birthday wishes.
Frankie's
says he wants
the man.
to celebrate, and don't forget to go to that discount liquor store. You got some birthday cards, Freddie.
What is all this? What are you doing?
Oh, you have a surprise visitor, Freddie. Turn around, look to your left.
Holy smokes!
Yeah!
Holy smokes!
Heather's in the house. He's going to tell me payback is not going to be so good for me. Oh, you are so beautiful. Heather, also from Dexafit, is in the house. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, guys.
It's been a long time, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
We haven't seen Heather in a long time.
I thought she came every Friday.
No.
haven't
She's
seen
been
Heather
so
in a
busy working.
Like a year. Look at this.
Oh, thanks, Mark. Come on in. It's Freddie's birthday. Freddie's birthday today.
Yes, Mark, don't tell nobody.
Yes, you can take a picture and
You can
post
take
it.
as many as you want.
When's
You know,
last time
why
you saw
don't we
Heather? It's been a while.
why don't we talk about the painting,
Yes,
and then we'll put the
get
painting down and
Heather
put
on.
Heather on the
Sure.
on the end. Real quick.
Sure.
We've got Stacy Mandel. Stacy was here the last time, and she sort of upgraded her paintings with her Greg shorthand
That's right.
to include, what is that?
A translation
There you
of
go.
what I write. So it's more interactive between the viewer. The viewer's not left wondering, gee, it's pretty, but what is it? Now they know exactly what it says. And the shorthand forms, you can see in yellow, say embrace, love, and kindness. And there's a number of layers to this painting. I have layers of texture that also say love and kindness, and also acrylic in larger forms that say embrace. And then the yellow layer says embrace, love, and kindness, the translation. And I put a layer of resin on it to give it a little bit more depth as you see it. This was shown most recently at Art Boca Raton.
That was
this
your piece
past
that
week.
you've shown. Congratulations.
That's
And
right.
how long have you been painting? Isn't
I've
it
been
recent?
painting for about 1 year, but it's been an amazing year. I've had Greg Shorthand in my head for the last 30 years.
I want to know what.
Talking
why
to the
did you-
mic, honey.
Why did you need to learn shorthand, and how? I mean, it's gorgeous, but why did you learn shorthand?
I learned shorthand because I was a secretary, and my future boss said, "Do you know shorthand?" And I said, "No, but I'm willing to learn." Thank goodness he didn't ask me if I knew how to type, because I didn't. So I knew shorthand, and I knew how to spell, and I had 2 fingers, so I could type. I eventually learned how to type, but I went from becoming a secretary to a legal secretary. Then I went to law school. I took all of my lecture notes in shorthand, and then as an attorney, I took my own notes in shorthand. And I practiced for 20 years outside of Chicago, and then I retired 2.5 years ago to Boca Raton, and I decided, I mean, at that point, I needed to express myself, and I just kept thinking this. I've been thinking about shorthand for more than 30 years.
It's beautiful.
And she's made it an art form.
I call it, it's
very different.
abstract, but it also has a meaning to it.
And I love that you have the meaning. I love how you have the translation with it now, because now when you have it hanging, except for that one you had commissioned, that one piece, I don't think you put the translation on that one.
Right,
But
I
on
only
this-
recently started.
I need this on my wall.
putting
She has so
the
many amazing
translations
pieces
on.
like
We're going
this.
to talk to her in a little while.
I'm going to the wall in my living room.
It's just memorable because some of the things, some of the messages that she's going to be doing in the future and everything else. I mean, remember, she just started doing this. She doesn't
That's
even
right.
know.
Brand
She
new.
doesn't even know what she's capable of yet.
I met
which is
Stacy in an art
unreal.
show a couple
Yeah.
months ago, I guess.
That's right.
And you saw this, and you just.
She
like,
didn't see this one, but she
I saw
my
some of
other
them, and I
works.
just knew it had the meaning behind it was so amazing because it has the abstract of the art,
That's right.
but the meaning is so intense. She has one that I can't wait to see finished, a note to your younger self.
Oh, and you know what?
Ooh, I want to see that.
It's pre-sold.
Is it pre-sold?
Is it?
It is.
Already?
It is. I'm sorry.
You better get
But
your
I'll make you
artwork.
one.
Another one.
I'll make you one.
Pre-sell that.
Do
You
you
have to think about
I was going to
the
ask.
letter you want.
When
Yeah.
you do this, do you make copies of this, or is it one timer?
Well, this is a one-time, but I have had people inquire about prints. And I said, well, I'll do some research onto how to make prints. But I'm not going to just do a cheap poster. It will be an art print.
Yes.
And I'm only going to do a limited number, for example, maybe 25,
Excellent.
for that reason. I enjoy people looking at it. I like the texture. I want people to be able to feel it, to see it. And I'll tell you right now, one of my future paintings is with texture. I'm also going to put it in Braille so people can actually
Feel it.
feel it. And I want to be inclusive with my art. I want you to feel something with it. I don't want you, it's not just visual.
Can
I
you
want
finish
to be
it in
tactile.
anything, like grains and stuff like that? I like grain on pictures.
Well, it's right here.
Like a grain. I want to
can
be able
feel
to
it.
feel.
Right there.
And you can
Yeah.
feel, I didn't get to feel that one. You
Sure.
get to feel the grain and all that?
Sure.
I like grain. I like to feel the grain because me visually has to have some kind of texture to it, which is really cool. It's really
Yes,
cool.
exactly.
That's amazing. All right, so we put that
Exactly.
down and have Heather join
Yeah,
us
and
on the
then have
set.
Heather come in.
Come on,
Go
join
ahead.
us, Heather.
Sure.
This is just gorgeous.
That is beautiful. Stacey has such amazing
you.
pieces.
Thank you.
We'll put that down. Dan, you want another cookie?
Dan, you want another cookie?
Dan, this is Heather. Heather is family from our other studio. Heather, which you don't know, is very extra involved in Dexafit these days.
That's what I want to find out. Come and sit down, honey. Talking to that microphone right there.
It's been a long time. On my time hop popped up Heather and Faith at our birthday celebration last year that you
Was it?
didn't quite make, but they made it.
Oh, she was there too?
Yes.
And I didn't make it?
You didn't make it, but they made it. Oops.
Wasn't Dexafit, talk right into that microphone, wasn't Dexafit our first commercial
The Exhibit was our very
first
first sponsor
sponsor.
on the Brooklyn Cafe.
up at the cafe?
Actually, it
And
was
I-
before that. It was two boys from Brooklyn.
Yes. And are you still doing the lipstick thing that doesn't wear off?
Yeah, I'm wearing it today. I mean, I just kind of have
pretty.
it. Thank you. I just have it. From
You see the things I remember?
It's pretty.
It doesn't wear off.
Yeah.
Lipstick that doesn't come off.
It's called permalips.
Like
She's a pretty girl, too.
21 hours.
Isn't she beautiful?
Wow.
Yeah, that's the longest I've ever had it stay on. It's 21 hours.
And you haven't been here before.
No, actually, I was just telling the owner wherever he went.
Dan?
I remember when this used to be a salon because I was Delray Beach International Tennis Center. I was a volley girl, one of their models.
Of course you were.
And we came here for hair and makeup before we went out for the International Tennis Championship tournaments. So we would come here and do hair and makeup, and they would send us out on the house. So it was kind of funny. It was surreal walking in. I'm like, I know this building, and I looked at the courtyard, and I'm like, I've been here before. And when I walked in, I'm like, yeah, this used to be a salon.
Was Moses the owner of the place then, back
When
then
it was
when
the
it was
spa?
a spa? Spa 11? He was the owner. Yes. And now he's here from Canada, and he's seen what you've done.
Niagara Falls.
Or wherever the hell he's from.
Yeah.
And does he like it?
Yes, he's seen it before. He's been here.
Yeah, but this has changed since the last time I saw
he
him.
likes it.
I mean, this has grown. Since the
Daniel
last
is
time?
the owner of the gallery. This is Heather. Meet Heather. Good.
It's really
It takes a
cool.
lot to get her here, Freddie.
Now-
you must be special or
It's like a
something.
year.
I don't know.
Now, the last time I saw you, you were doing a movie. Remember, in the garage? and
Oh,
you
the
had
commercial, the
the
infomercial.
commercial.
Yeah, I
The
did
infomercial.
that.
How did that work out?
It was good. I thought you saw it.
I never saw the end product. I saw when you were making it, and you had a briefcase. It looked like 007 or something.
It was supposed to be like a Russian gangster, and let
Yeah.
me tell you, I'm convinced the guy that did it with me
Was a Russian gangster?
He is.
He literally brought two bodyguards with him, and I legit was scared of them. They weren't very big.
How do you get yourself involved in this again?
Dangerous.
Bodyguards to
dangerous.
protect him from you?
No, it's just like in general. Like he had two people, and he was like, "These are my associates," and I'm like, "Okay."
What's happening with Dexafit? Yes,
Oh,
they were our
wow.
first sponsor, Freddie.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
And they were.
Just a lot. We're getting busier, which is great. Helping a lot of people in our community.
Now tell us what
What do you
Dexafit
do?
does.
So we're a diagnostic center, health and fitness diagnostics. So I do body composition by way of a low-powered X-ray, which is called the DEXA scan. Resting metabolic rate, which is basically a 20-minute metabolism report card of how many calories you burn in 24 hours at rest and during certain activities, so that we can give you guidelines about how many calories you should consume in a day and the structure, the macronutrient structure of those within those calories to reach your goals. VO2 max cardio fitness test. So essentially, when you see those charts on the cardio equipment in the gym, and it says your age and your maximum heart rate, that's essentially what it is. But it's getting a more definitive cardiophysiological look at your heart, the way it's utilizing oxygen, and how many beats per minute you need to reach in order to go into fat burning, aerobic, and anaerobic, which is the highest sugar burn zones.
Is that what you've done? Because look how much you shredded.
No cardio at all.
I
No.
saw that picture you posted on Facebook. Oh my goodness, her abs. You
Weight
shredded.
training, right?
She shredded big time.
Yeah, no, I mean, I bulk and I cut a couple of times a year, and when I was, with you guys still more routinely, I was, at the tail end of a bulk, which people should do, especially women, a couple of times a year to gain more lean mass. But the key is to do it very healthy, yes, and thyroid. When you cut, when you restrict yourself too much in your calories, you actually suppress a lot of your hormones and your thyroid function. So that's why it's important for, as women, because it's hard for us to gain and sustain lean muscle mass anyway, and why I do, essentially with my training, no cardio or very limited cardio, but if I do cardio, it's interval training. To keep my lean muscle during a cut, which was what I did for 90 days when you saw the progress.
So no cardio. Wow, I'm in.
No, it's just
It's a
weightlifting.
wonderful thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of trainers that believe that, though.
But then-
I'm a strong believer in that also.
But if you're not doing any cardio, how are you cutting? How is
You
it? How
do it through food, and you
Yes.
do
Or
it
you don't
through-
eat?
through your
98%
weight
nutrition.
training.
98% nutrition, 2% exercise has always been my outlook on it.
Oh,
for the
weight
last
training.
15
So you're
years.
lifting. Okay.
Oh, Dad's on Weight Watchers now, so.
Yeah, I heard that. So
Yeah.
how's that working for you?
I'm only done it 3 days, and I love it. I love it because it's a game to me. I like
a game.
the psychological
This is
part of it.
hold on, wait a minute. If this is a
And
game,
then you're going to get bored, though.
Nah, I never get bored.
there's that, but also, when we were talking about this before, how I said, let me do your macros for you. Come in and do the resting metabolic rate test. And you're like, I don't want to count calories. Well, that's essentially what you're doing with Weight Watchers.
I changed.
Right.
So why not learn the correct way to do it?
Thank you.
But you don't have to count as high.
I know what it is. This is what it is. When you lose the weight, the sugar comes down, right? So I'm playing a game with myself. If I can lose the weight, which I dropped 58 pounds.
I know.
Okay.
I am so proud of you.
So, but the problem is, it begins to come back.
Well, that's a lifestyle change, and that's what I teach.
Well,
That's the
I had a
difference
few.
between Weight Watchers
In the
and lifestyle changes.
last 6 months, I've had a few kinks in my life, you know. So it was a little bit. And birthday parties are the worst.
Oh, well.
But
Good thing you only have once a year.
But-
No, you have two.
But accountability, and you know, I felt horrible yesterday because psychologically I already put myself in this place that I want to lose the weight. But you're right, there are better ways of doing it. There are people who come to me and says, listen, do it this way, it's probably even easier. I've never done anything easy in my life. But I like the points because I get to play with my eating deal. And you know, I had 17 points for a breakfast, it's ridiculous. I'm never going to do that again. I'm done with that. So it slapped me in the face, that reality. I'm like, holy smokes.
Where can we find Dexafit?
I was doing that for a while.
www.dexafit.com. Select the Boca Raton location. We are at 2499 Glades Road, Suite 201 in the St. Andrews Professional Plaza in Boca Raton, just right across from Town Center Mall.
Right on St. Andrews and
Glades.
Glades.
Sorry,
Right on Glades and St. Andrews. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Dan wants a green cookie.
Dexafit green cookie.
And we'll be right back. Yeah. A Dexafit green cookie.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Sugar-free egg.
When was the last time you had a fun girls' night in? Have you heard of Pure Romance? Pure Romance by Michelle Spears offers a fun-filled presentation of our product line, followed by a unique shopping experience that you and your girlfriends will not forget. Call me, Michelle Spears, at 561-572-1901 to reserve a date for your free shopping spree, to learn about income opportunities, or shop my website at pureromance.com/MICHELLESPEARS. And remember, bring Pure Romance back into your life.
In a perfectly imperfect world, you can eat the foods you love, lose weight, and be healthy. But what if I told you you can do just that? In fact, your diet should be perfectly imperfect by eating the foods you love and still achieving your health and wellness goals. I take the guesswork out of nutrition by giving you my simple and effective strategies so that you can live the healthy and happy life you will love using real food to get real results. Schedule your nutrition consultation today at 888-84-TAMMY or visit my website, tammyfogarty.com. Don't delay, get healthy today. 888-84-TAMMY.
Set, ride. Remember when you were a kid and riding a bike was pure fun? It's time to rediscover that carefree feeling again with a Pedigo electric bike. Pedigo is the #1 brand of electric bikes in America because with Pedigo, we put you and the customer service first. Pedigo electric bikes are universally fun for all ages. Choose to pedal for exercise or throttle for full assist. Give Pedigo Fort Lauderdale a call or stop in for a free bike ride. 954-652-1823. Come as you are and try a Pedigo today, where our motto is Hello Fun. 954-652-1823. Tell them the Brooklyn Cafe sent you. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Join Don and Freddy weekdays at 1 at the Brooklyn Cafe for all your fun.
Something or your
And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on Freddy's birthday Monday. We're having a big party. Everyone keeps coming and going. You're opening all your cards. Look at this table.
I want to thank the girls. What club was that? The girls?
It's
The
the girls
girls?
from Coral Lakes.
Look at this, the girlies from Coral Lakes.
Unbelievable.
You got Heather to come. We've got Stacy Mandel with us, Faith Washington, Deborah Size,
Thank you,
Jamie
Faith.
was with us. Beautiful
Thank
Heather
you.
from Dexafit. Reed is in the house. How you doing over there, Reed?
Doing good.
See, Freddie, we only had one guest planned.
I noticed.
You noticed.
I
Only
never
one,
said-
and
I'm
the day
surprised-
keeps evolving.
I'm surprised Heather showed up because I spoke to her yesterday and she's busy and she couldn't
Everything
get out.
happens
And,
for a reason. I actually did. Remember when you
Right.
texted me? I tried to plan it out, but just as I went to book it, somebody booked me until like 3 o'clock. So I'm like, crap, this is good, but this is not what I wanted to be here for him.
See,
but
so
it
it's
just
meant to
worked
be.
out. The client ended up canceling late last night and moving his appointment to another day. So
Wow.
Terrible.
quick like a ninja went in here and blocked it out so that I could be
Quick
here.
like a ninja. She came to see you on your birthday.
Unbelievable.
Dan, have you tried the green? Have you tried the red? Cookies? No, it's not time for an
Or
orange.
the sprinkles.
What is that?
You want to replace it with a
Yes.
A cutie.
What is
Yeah.
that?
A
The
cutie.
clementines, the cutie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we'll take the
Don't even
cuties.
try.
Wow, they're cold.
She might catch. I never would. We have
Wow.
Stacy Mandel
I like
showing
this
us
better.
a beautiful artwork. Do you like that? Now, can you have that?
Points.
How many
Yeah,
points?
they're
No, fruit is
Because
0
there is-
points.
because
The fruit
there
is always
fructose.
zero points.
no, not
Fruit,
necessarily.
not
I'll
true.
look it up.
Fructose, no.
Look
No,
it up.
it's not
Points
true.
is one
It will
thing.
affect your sugar.
It
You're
will.
allergic to oranges.
0 points in the
You're
fruit.
allergic.
There's 0 points in the
But
fruit.
wait, aren't you allergic to oranges?
I am.
So that would be a no.
I start sweating. I start sweating.
Did I say that out
Really,
loud?
Preet? 0 points?
I did say that
I
out
think
loud.
you can have all the fruits and vegetables you want.
I did. Oh my gosh. Look here.
Reed,
I'm
you were,
impressed, boys.
Reed, you were at Weight Watchers?
I have a unicorn duck in my
I wish I
office
still
still.
did it.
Do
It
you?
worked really well.
I have one too.
It did work
The
for you.
last
Okay.
time I was there.
She was so kind, she gave it to me. Bless her heart.
It's not a bad thing, the Weight Watchers?
You just can't have it
does work for
in
people,
excess.
but
Weight Watchers
she
works.
said it's a lifestyle change.
And then you
Yeah.
go to Dexafit.
You don't have any idea what the points relate to. You're not learning anything. You're just
Well,
going
it's
off of
only
their
been
system.
I've only done it a couple of days. Give
And
me a
Freddie,
chance.
you
I
know,
I'm
know.
just saying I
You-
know because I've been doing this forever.
But I
Heather
got-
could do another scan for you and see where you're at now.
I would do it. I got no problem with that.
And you're resting metabolic rate, so
I got no problem.
show you the
You know
right
what?
way.
As long
You know
as he's
something?
resting.
This is logical. You get to the point where you need to be, and then you go to Heather and let her check all your systems, and then she continues so that you actually get that learning and that processing of,
No, you're right.
this is what I
You're right.
really need to do, instead of working off a system that isn't going to be viable for the rest of your life. Because once
Well-
you get off the insulin, once you change your hormones, once everything is balanced, then you know what? What she does is lifestyle forever. It's what I do. It's the same exact
But it's
thing.
an everyday adjustment. You
Just
know,
Stacy, a
because-
year ago in January, Heather was on our show, and she touched Freddie. She gave him a kiss goodbye. And she touched him and said, you
True
need to
story.
go to the hospital right now. You need
She
to
says
check
it's
your
time
blood
to
sugar.
check in and go see the doctor. So,
And you did?
And I went and took my blood sugar
And that
that night. It
changed
was
everything. All she did was kiss him
200
goodbye, and she
Yep.
knew.
And she
Heather did.
Yep.
She touched mine.
This is the Heather.
Yeah.
All she touched
That's
him.
her.
Yep.
So 296 was my sugar, and that day changed my life.
Wow.
And I said, wow, we got to do
And
something.
here she comes back on your birthday
And
again.
here she's back on my birthday. Don't touch mama no more. But my sugar is better. I'm a 7.1 on the last. I was a 6.6. I went up again because some things happened.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't have that excuse no more. This is time to get back to work. And, there are things that trigger good thoughts, and people sort of respond to that. And there's also people that you help. I met a lot of new people down at Weight Watchers, and Linda's going. And there's a lot to go out there to help others as well. So I do some of that as well. And to me, if I can get my sugar down to where I'm going to go, and this is one of the reasons that it's happening, I'm all for it.
I agree. Something that's sustainable that you can kind of keep up with, consistency is key. So whether that's for 60 or 90 days or until you don't get results anymore, I mean, that's okay. And that's what I was starting to say earlier is, this was like your training wheels into a new lifestyle, but then you need to have something for when it stops working, for when your body goes through those plateaus. And the only way you're going to learn that is scientific methods, like knowing your metabolism and learning, macros. And
So do you think he should come and he already has a baseline, but that was a year ago.
Yeah.
To come back in now,
Oh,
get
definitely.
another one as he's starting this new program and then follow, instead of waiting.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
another one now. I
when
know,
we
sorry.
when we met Heather
She'll
a
take
year
good care of
ago,
you.
and I was embarrassed to go. If you want to know
I
the
remember.
if you want to know the God's honest truth, it isn't that I didn't want to. I was embarrassed to go because I knew that when you said to me it's time to go, and it was 296, and I was out of control. I weighed 258 pounds, and I said 258. Take it easy. And I said to myself, you're out of control. And then this one's going to probe, and she's going to put that, and it's like a human being figure that they put on. I didn't want this stupid thing to look like a slob. I didn't want to do any of that.
That 3D, you did the 3D?
You did the 3D and the DEXA.
Yeah.
You did the RMR.
Yeah.
So that was the reason, and it almost ended up killing me. My reason. So.
And sometimes you have to learn that harsh life lesson. But for a lot of people, they get a second chance. But for some of them, they don't. And this is why what I do, teaching the science of it, teaching people, giving people the tools to track and measure, and teaching them the scientific aspect of it is so important in creating a healthy lifestyle. It's not a diet. When it comes to like when you just said, how did you do it? Strength training, and you know what? I didn't restrict my diet at all. I still had ice cream. I still had cookies. I just made it fit within my macros, and then certain points of the day are on my training schedule. So
We should do a show on macros.
Yeah.
And explain that. Macaroons. Yes, Passover is coming up in a couple weeks. Yes, we should do a show on macaroons and macros.
Well, part of this whole new world that I'm entering is proportions,
Well,
like,
portion sizes, yes, they matter too. But
I mean, Freddie used to like rice and beans, right?
Okay.
But, I mean, you're going to serve me rice and beans, we're going to eat. Right? I don't do that anymore. Now it's a half a cup. You know what a half a cup of rice looks like?
Not a lot.
It's gone.
And depending on
that's
the
it,
brand
gone.
that you're using, the nutrition label, the serving sizes vary. So
That's right.
it doesn't mean that it's necessarily a cup. It could be a half a cup or a quarter cup, depending on the manufacturer. And that's why reading nutrition labels and
That's right.
understanding it is
But-
so important. They're not only suggestions, that they're teaching you about macronutrients. It's just people don't know because they want that quick fix. They
Yeah,
want
but if
that
I
quick
had
fix.
learned to eat a quarter cup or a half a
Yeah.
cup, not 3 cups,
Right.
not 4 cups,
Mhm.
back then I wouldn't be in the soup.
You're right.
That's the problem. Salt intake also is important. Protein intake.
Yep.
And, believe it or not, drinking water.
Yes.
I started
Huge.
drinking
Right.
more and more water. I
Big
get
time.
up
Slows
and have
down.
and this is because of Coach. I get up now and have a glass of water. Do you know if I take a glass of water and a 15-minute walk, my sugar drops 20 points in the morning.
Wow.
It doesn't stay there, but it drops. And you feel pretty good because you feel like you accomplished.
Dehydration causes it to elevate.
There you go. That's right.
Not
That's-
only is she beautiful, she's smart too.
She knows a little thing, something, something. But,
See, Stacy, you never know what you're walking into.
No, but I'm loving it. I'm learning things, and
she's
it's
right
so
next to where you
important.
live. You live right there.
That's what she said when she said it was
You can
near
walk.
Town Center Mall. I'm in that area. Right.
Now, it's really interesting that you're on the set today, and it's my birthday. What a coincidence. But FedEx was here. And he was looking for women
TEDx.
TEDx.
Not FedEx.
TEDx.
TEDx.
What did I say?
Fred.
I said FedEx.
We want FredEx
TEDx.
now.
She's thinking you got to
I'm
deliver
like,
it.
FedEx. I'm like, my FedEx guy comes that far?
TEDx. And what was it they were looking for?
They were looking for people that have restructured women empowerment.
Women empowerment that restructure their lives, right?
Okay.
And you instantly came to mind because I remember when you first started.
Yeah.
And the people from Tampa used to come over, and the woman was pregnant, right? The owner was pregnant.
Jenny.
Did she have the boy?
No, it's a girl. And
She had a
she's
girl.
a year old the end of this month. Wow.
It's been that long.
Been a long
It's
time.
craziness. And you were growing in the ranks, right? You were living up in West Palm somewhere, and now you live in Deerfield. I mean, and you have a son.
I do.
So you have to do the hustle, and you've grown. And she says to me, growth, you have to have patience. And what was the other thing? Patience and?
What did I say to you?
You said you had to have patience. Growth comes with patience and something else.
I say a lot of things. Well, motivation too, but what did I say?
She
Sorry.
told me something. And how has that been in the last year? Have you grown? Has Dexafit grown
For
around
sure.
you and everything else?
Dexafit has grown tremendously, not only in our Boca location, but our Tampa store as well.
And it's doing well?
Very well, yeah. It's a very special niche for business. It's not something common knowledge, but now thanks to other people in the health and wellness community doing podcasts, like Tim Ferriss mentions us. Dr. Todd Miller mentions us. You know, a lot of podcasts are like, yeah, get a DEXA body scan. And here lately, and this is the kicker, because I don't like reality TV show. I think it's trash. But there's a show called Revenge Body with one of the Kardashians.
Yes.
And I've been getting a lot of women coming in because they went and had a
They
DEXA
want
scan.
the revenge
Or
body.
the resting metabolic rate, yeah. So I get it. You know, like I have a background in the psychology field, psychiatry field, you know, as a medical professional. And, you know, I just know that, and that's part of my coaching program as well, is entering the psychology of it. But, you know, them coming to me and they're like, maybe they had just a bad breakup, or maybe they're just tired of feeling down on themselves. They need those, you know, kind of little joy jumpers to, like, you know, like, I'm feeling better. You know,
A joy jumper.
Yeah.
Want a joy jumper?
So
What's a joy jumper?
It's
Go to
good
see
that
Heather.
they're coming from taking that.
Dan wants
highlighting
one.
positive body image.
They come by the dozen.
It does, sounds good.
You know, Heather, you should have your own podcast, your own television show.
I'm trying. I'm researching the best way to podcast, because a lot of people have told me that I do need to get in front of the camera more, and you know.
I'm going to show you a real simple way. It's better than podcasting. It's going to be video casting.
Okay.
It's really simple.
We got you covered.
It's simple. It's a camera and your computer. You're done.
We got you covered.
All right.
Everything depends on where you place it.
Yes,
So, you know, it's if you're in different venues and different Facebook pages, and you don't go to Facebook jail because you share too much.
Nah, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm you know, as
He
Dawn,
goes to jail a lot on Facebook.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like, I'm off grid, but I'm doing stuff inside.
No, you off the grid is exactly.
She's off the
Mundo.
grid. I run into her at the nail salon.
Except that you can't get so upset when you're driving and you know, use those
But I'm
beep
It's a
beeps.
relatable experience.
But I'm so glad you joined us.
Yes, I was happy
So
to
excited. And we can work with you on the podcast, but actually it'll be video and audio. We have to see you. We can't just listen to you. We need to see your beautiful face as well.
And trust
you'll
is
go
looking.
work with her?
Yeah, absolutely.
You'll go back and work with Heather?
Absolutely.
And Stacey,
That's right.
where can we find your beautiful art? I know Faith's already commissioned you.
Yes, that's right. You can see my beautiful art at stacymandel.com. I'm on Instagram, stacy.mandel.art. I'm on Facebook at Stacy Mandel Art. And next month, I'm going to have 3 pieces at the Art Expo New York.
Wow.
I think it's Pier 94.
And you're adding Braille to your pieces now. That's amazing.
It will be 3 new pieces for the art show in New York. One is going to be an apology to Puerto Rico in Spanish, shorthand.
Wow.
One is going to be a tribute to Mr. Fred Rogers, using all of his inspirational sayings. I'm going to have to narrow it down to just a couple because there's so many.
Who are the people in your neighborhood?
That's right. And one more is going to be more of a tribute or to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, where I'm going to use one of those inspirational phrases that say, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." That I saw on their Facebook page above their school.
Wow. You'll have to bring those pieces, or at least
I
send
will.
us photos if
I
you
will be happy to.
can bring
Did you
it back
see?
in or
Did
bring
you
the
see they
pieces.
won 60 Minutes yesterday, and they
did.
won?
That's right.
They won the news today. The 2 kids.
I did.
Because they want to continue to make some noise.
Keep making the noise. Faith, where can we find you Thursday nights?
You can find me on the Faith Washington Show page. We are live on Facebook, Periscope, 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and the iHeartRadio app. You can also find me at my phone, 561-702-3986, or Faith Washington, the number 4, the letter U, at gmail.com.
And give Faith a call if you have a program you want to be interviewed on her show.
Yes,
Give her a
high-level
coaching.
entrepreneurs.
Well,
yeah.
Freddie, I hope we were able to kick off your birthday
Thank you.
celebration
I
a little
appreciate
bit.
it. No,
a little
a
bit of a
lot
nice
of it.
birthday for
Lot
you.
of it. Very nice.
Have
I'm
a very,
touched.
very happy birthday. We
Happy
kick off
birthday,
the
Freddie.
birthday
Thank
week
you.
at the Brooklyn
Thank you,
Cafe
ladies. Thank
TV.
you.
Dan, Deb, Handcuff Jamie, Heather, everyone here, Faith, Stacy, Reed, and we even have Lorraine. Have
Happy
a wonderful day,
birthday.
everyone. Freddie, happy birthday. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Want to make your smartphone brilliant? One tap creates a virtual wine fine tuner. Another, a coffee refiner. A beauty cream and makeup enhancer.
Wow.
Look at your eye.
What a difference.
And with still just a tap, a strength and flexibility harmonizer.
Yeah, I definitely felt something different.
This is the Vitalizer. In the App Store on any smartphone, a simple download that will embed specific frequencies and vibrations into your phone's light photons and sound waves. Calibrations designed to affect taste,
The Vitalizer one is better than the other one, for sure.
hydration, absorption,
Feel silkier.
and perhaps most incredibly, your strength, flexibility, and energy. Amazing.
Wow. Crazy.
Well, salud. I'm loving it.
Go to www.vitalizerapp.com and make your smartphone brilliant. Make your smartphone brilliant.
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000 square foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.